on some sleepy shit. I mean, once the words get the speaking and coming out, he gonna hype up. You know how he get.
Why always the light skin niggas?
Hey, Brady, yo, how the fuck you on both lives? Yo, what's going on with you, yo?
I ain't got two
You
phones.
can do that.
One for the plug and one for the love.
Yo, you
Type shit.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't even know. I'm a guest in here today. And since they ain't kicking it off, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. And say, good morning, it's your girl, Miss B, in the building with On Point.
That shit is. Your boy Alan D. Reese on all platforms if you're looking for
And
me.
your boy Fats in the building, and then we got
And the break room.
You already know what's going on. Natural Born Center.
Shit, you know,
Let me get that quiet nigga in the corner.
You got that clan type shit.
Hey yo, and then we got my man Kenny Legs coming on today.
Kenny Legs.
I got Kenny Legs coming on today, so y'all got to thank us. Y'all got to thank us. We got a
Hey,
famous
yo,
young man
there.
in here.
On IG.
We got a famous young man in here today. So
All the
today-
people jumping in. What it do? What's happening today? What's the talk
Today
of the
is
town?
it's really gonna be. Would you rather do this or would you rather do that?
I like
Examples, questions.
You can get with this.
Like
or
that
you can
already.
get with that.
Yeah. It's depending on whatever. It's depending on whatever we go with this. We gonna go. When we gonna go? We gonna go to the serious end, or we gonna go to the funny end first? Cause I
I'm
got
sorry.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Let's go.
Yeah. I got you.
P. Allen, I gotta give a shout out
Would you
to
rather?
P. East Side, East Side. Okay, go ahead.
All right, you ain't really committing suicide, but if you was to, would you rather jump off a building to commit suicide or hang yourself?
Jump off a building.
Yeah, it was instant.
Hang yourself.
Instant.
But you know, some people have heart attacks mid-air.
I already say hang
Nah,
up.
Some people hit the ground and just get
Right.
fucked up.
It
and
really be just.
Yeah.
Bro,
You probably don't even pick the right height.
You can fall from literally about 10 feet, bro, and still survive.
If I'm killing myself, I'm gonna pick the right height. I ain't fucking up.
I already say on a.
All you
That's
gotta do
crazy.
is
Bro, it's
Ain't
not
no way you know that bad.
All right, see that's
I
dummy
think people do
shit.
that.
What, skyscraper?
How the hell you gonna go? What you gonna go travel? What you go? Wait, I'm paying to kill myself.
It's some
Man,
high
fuck that.
some
This
high
shit
ass
be-
buildings
You
downtown.
might-
It's not hard.
The shit be now. What a great paper.
You fuck around, jump off of that one, and then it's a ledge sticking out. You land here
All right.
instead of landing on.
All right, I'm coming with something funny, yo.
you hit the.
Yo, I'm coming with something funny, yo.
Smack. Just hitting the shit as you go down.
What's the next
All right, Miss B, you gonna have to understand. There's a whole bunch of guys right here for this one. Look, right. So would you rather smash her? Look, right.
Uh-huh.
On a period or why she dirty? Dirt. I'm talking about dirt. She take the drawers off and it's just
Period.
Period.
What the hell? No question. She can't control that shit, but she can control her hygiene.
Uh-huh.
If it's my girl, I
Miss
wouldn't.
B, so you see how everybody said that, right?
There should be no reason why you put on your fucking panties. I seen mushrooms going
Alright.
between you.
Alright, so look, right?
Crazy.
Shit.
I'm walking the fuck out.
Oh, man.
Wait, what did you say? Yeah.
What type of females you fuck with? What type of females
Right.
you fuck with?
Nigga,
bro?
yeah.
Nah, yo.
That's a hypothetical
That's
question.
how
I
you
gave you a
get
hypothetical
experience,
bitch.
bro. You gotta elaborate on that.
That's a hypothetical question. I gave you a hypothetical bitch. Ain't nothing wrong
Nah,
with
you
it.
tech.
Yo, that question just bore something out. I ain't know who's gonna bring that. Dang.
What the fuck?
That's
Next.
crazy.
They got control
Yo,
of the
all right, yo. Somebody else go.
That's
first.
crazy.
Maurice, would
Go
you
ahead.
rather
Right.
fuck a bitch quietly after church in the church bathroom
After
or wait till 2 weeks because you only see her every 2 weeks at church? Or would you just go ahead and pass?
You might as well have that time.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks.
I might as well just smash in church.
I already
I'm
said
taking
it's
them
going
2 weeks.
down.
You're not waiting them 2 weeks, nigga.
Nigga, I'm waiting them 2 weeks.
What he said?
Bro,
We know you
bro,
is.
she
But
trying
I'm
to
okay.
go.
Nah,
I'm
wait,
already going to fucking hell.
Bro,
I ain't
you
trying to
in
make
the
it work.
two
Trying,
ass nigga.
bro, she
Oh.
trying to go right now in the bathroom right
What did
now.
he say? What Young Jock say?
Hot-
If
hot
it's
and
in
ready,
the
Lord
mall,
Jesus, bro.
It's going down.
I'll see you later.
It's going down.
In the bathroom church. It's going down. Anyway, you meet me.
You
girl.
really waiting 2
She's
weeks, bro.
going down.
Brandon said he'll wait 2 weeks.
I'm waiting them fucking 2 weeks.
I can tell you.
If he wait 2 weeks, that means.
Go ahead, Brandon, give us one. Rather, what would you rather?
Oh, QP ass nigga. That's what you want?
What would you do, Kennedy? The church, the bathroom at the church, or
Oh, man.
what?
Man, me personally, right? I was ready to say, I know my little cousin,
Said smash
and
it
I'm
right
not
now
gonna
in
say
the
what
church.
I really know.
And then smash
You're
it
a
in
real
2 weeks,
cousin.
too.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say what we really know.
All right,
Oh, man,
next
no,
one.
no.
Next one.
Would you
Go ahead,
rather
go ahead.
shoe glass or eat a handful of Tide Pods?
Top part.
Cause you can rinse your stomach out.
Yeah. Still got pump
Motherfucker,
stomach out.
Bro, glass, that shit stuck.
A handful
So,
of
all right,
Top
so
Pods
tell
is
me
serious.
again, Why
Only-
would we? Why
only
are we
about
picking
4
one of those? Because
only,
what?
Only about 4 Tide Pods that fit right here.
Like to make yourself sick,
bruh.
to
Yeah,
express your
like-
love to somebody you can't live
Like,
without.
oh yeah, wait,
would never
yeah,
do
yeah.
that
What's the
shit.
To kill
consequence?
herself.
Right. What's the?
They both equally bad. Just one.
No, she's saying like, what's
Why? Why am I
though?
coming to such a devastation?
Gun to the head, and the person wants you to see you do something stupid,
All right, okay.
and he told you pick one.
If you had a chance,
Well, why be that stupid?
so say this. Let me ask y'all this real quick. You get caught in a chick house, no clothes on.
Father,
Father,
her
her father like, get the fuck out now. You like, can I, try and grab your clothes? He give you a bandana, one handkerchief. That's it. What do you cover running out the door?
What do I cover with
Yeah,
the
I'm getting my
handkerchief?
clothes. I got that.
The clothes is not the option. You don't have an option.
It's not an
What are you doing with the bandana? What are you doing with it?
Cover my dick.
What you covering, Fast?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm cutting my joint out.
What you
I
covering,
wrap my
Marvin?
shit up like
His
it's gone
fucking
to go
throat.
out. Nigga say, oh,
Not the fuck. Come on, you got the bandana. You on your way out the door. What you doing?
Gave me the bandana. I'm gonna wrap it and choke his ass.
Hey,
Oh,
you going too
wrap
far.
my
That's not
head.
part of our
I'm gonna
option.
wrap my head.
No.
Oh.
No, we're not saying that. What are you running out the
I'm
door with the
in the
bandana
toilet.
doing?
I'm gonna hit the Tarzan. I'm gonna cover my shit up.
What you doing, Brandon?
I'm gonna cover my face and run down the damn street.
Thank you. What you doing, Brett? Kennedy?
I wouldn't even thought
If you
about
already
that.
fucking embarrassed yourself, cover your
Because the
face
thing is, if you cover your face, nobody know who naked ass is running down.
Shit, man.
You
got the
Look,
Hey yo, y'all see
not
what
looking at
what
your
he
tattoos
say
or
on
running
Brad?
at
Shit.
They not
Hey, what's the name around the corner? You know she fucking with that.
all right, go ahead, next one.
Listen, fuck it, I'm Diddy Bop down the street.
Let him keep
Bitch,
that.
I behind the yard real quick. Throw my shit out the back window.
All right, what's the next one? What else y'all got on the list? On point?
Somebody hit it.
That's all y'all hit
Oh,
on?
no, I did have a question about the all right. I already asked Kennedy, but he ain't say why. Would you rather be in an enclosure with a gorilla or in a tank with a shark?
Sure.
For
How long?
Long as you ain't bleeding, long as
How
you
much
ain't
money
bleeding,
you
I'm good.
30 minutes.
Long as I'm
How
not
much money
bleeding,
on
I'm
the
okay.
How much
I'll
money
take
on
the
table?
shot.
How much money on the table?
I'll
Why the
take
money
the shot.
matter?
Shit, I will take the
All right.
gorilla if
I'm
it's
gonna
if
do
I'm
it.
bleeding, I'm taking the gorilla. I'm gonna go sit right next to the gorilla because the gorilla gonna try to nourish the shit out you. Gorilla is going to try to nourish you. He ain't gonna whoop your ass. Right, and then you know what I mean? He gonna give you a good tap.
You think you can take a gorilla punch?
Bro, but you gotta think about it. Gorillas know when they are
I'm
in
saying
that. Bro, you
A
know.
gorilla know when he is
Right,
the
you
man
feel
of
me?
the
Like,
room.
A gorilla really knows
I'm
that.
sorry,
He got
I'm
his-
sure.
Immediately, bro,
Why y'all need everybody to hear all that?
immediately you really gotta come in with that.
I understand. I'm saying
feel
that I
me?
think y'all can take a gorilla punch though.
No, because I ain't giving them the chance to punch me. I'm
Right.
coming in submitting all
That's
the
why
way.
I'm gonna take the shot.
Bro,
You the
You
man,
got
big
choice
brother.
to wrestle a gorilla or a bear.
What the?
Who you wrestling?
Yo,
gorilla.
you not-
What is
Hey,
wrong with your mindset, nigga?
Who you wrestling?
A bear.
What?
I'm taking a bear.
Yo, you gonna
Give me a fucking hunting knife. I'll kill that motherfucker.
Hey, yo, so y'all just never seen a video of a bear fighting another fucking
I
bear.
already say he gon' maul you.
Got me in a possible
He get
situation.
tired and still scratching you while he tired.
Depends on what kind of bear it is.
Yeah.
Are we talking about a brown bear?
I was thinking grizzly for a minute.
Oh no, a grizzly bear.
Be a little lovable.
Right, I was ready to say it. Brown bear, you gotta fuck with a
All right,
brown
what
bear.
about polar
Grizzly tear you straight up.
Not the
What
one.
about a polar bear? Polar bear, he'll piece you up
Yeah.
and just sit on you.
For real?
What about a polar bear?
Yo, hit
They
you with a
aggressive.
head. Ho.
All right.
Would
You
you
not
polar bear, you dying.
Yeah, you ain't fucking a polar bear.
polar bear is way aggressive. Too aggressive.
You dying.
No
Even
reason.
and people don't even know pandas,
Yeah.
they gonna sit on your ass.
Yeah.
They gonna beat you up.
I got one for y'all. Would you rather be trapped in a room and have to fight with 100 rats? Or a room with
What kind of rats are we talking about? We talking about
New York rats?
New York City rat.
That's even worse when you say it like that.
I'll say little niggas.
Or a room with 3 pythons?
I say
Pythons.
rats.
Oh, the rat.
Rats.
Three pipes.
What the hell is
Three
wrong with
pythons.
you?
Pythons, nigga, you
Three
did.
pipes. What? No,
Wait,
I'm not.
you gotta think about this. You gotta think
No,
about
what?
how
Think about
fast
the
the python,
swiftness of them.
and then
The limp
how much
of them.
room do we
The
got? You
fact
said
that
it's
they
in
can
one room.
take your whole
Yeah,
body down
bro.
in one
How
thing.
big is the room?
Bro, you know what damn snake
Listen,
can
bro.
How big is the room?
We're not talking about
Probably
python, bro.
Right.
No, I'd say 2 pythons because three is outrageous.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 is crazy. You not getting nowhere.
Right. I take the python.
Literally, they gonna surround you in a triangle, bro, and you're
Can't
done.
fuck with the rats, bro.
One
I
hit
can't.
your neck.
I can't.
But
yo.
you can outrun.
How many
the rats.
rats you just say?
100. They going.
Bro, that's hella rats, bro.
I'm beating the shit out of
Rats will eat the shit out you, bro. Knowing that they trapped in this river and they can't get away from you because they scared of you,
But
they gonna
remember,
eat you.
it has to be attracted to that scent. It has to be
He said
attracted
the,
to that scent.
python's probably
A
not
rat
gonna be
ain't
worried
just
about you.
going straight
They
up
probably
just
not.
trying to nibble on you.
Especially if they just ate already. The python's not gonna be worried about you. They're gonna be just in there unless you
Wait a
do
minute.
something to them.
Wait a minute. So these damn pythons gonna be trapped in the room and be eating and shit. They got food in there, water, and all this other shit.
You all the food in there, bro.
But we talking about right to his question. We had to fight.
Yeah, y'all not thinking about though. You know how many diseases rats got, bro?
Yeah,
You can
bro.
fight them all you want. You get one bite, you gonna be dead.
Am I fighting with my bad?
Yeah.
Am I fighting with my
Stop
bad?
getting the weapons. No.
I need
Stop
weapons.
getting
Why
one.
the fuck am I bringing that
One
to
nigga, yo.
Why
Yeah,
why can't I bring weapons
right,
to this
yo.
show? Y'all give me an apology.
You ain't
I
never
was
played
bringing
Resident
some
Evil
possible
or
ass
I was
something,
watching this
Huh?
movie, yo. I was watching this movie called Sinister 2. And they took the rats for real, put the rats on their stomach, put a bowl on them, and strapped the bowl on top of their
Back to the
stomach.
torture, yo.
You
The
sure
rats-
that was
rats-
Sinister too?
Yeah, and the rats
That
ate through their stomach.
was crazy.
Rats ate through their stomach and came out their side. Like rats gonna
Yeah.
try to survive. If they
Bro.
trapped in here with you, they gonna try to survive, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, it gotta be in that type of accommodation. Bro, remember,
I'm
if
not
it's
fucking with the
four
rats.
walls,
Sorry.
bro, it ain't got room to run around. Now, they ain't got no fucking room in the damn trash can with heat coming to it. You gotta think about that.
All right, next one.
Would you rather be in the zombie apocalypse or the end of the world shit? Like, is the world just breaking?
Zombie apocalypse.
They both into the world.
I'm straight going Call of Duty.
Nah, but what I'm saying is
zombies
the
though.
world
Yeah.
is still gonna be here.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is the world is still gonna be here.
that's the thing. What zombies?
But
You know, like I am
Nigga, I already said them Iron Legend running fast zombies.
yeah, like
I don't know
Walking
what
Dead,
they-
like Walking Dead.
Oh, all right, slow,
Where they
slow,
develop
bitty
over
bobbers.
time. But you learn what to do. So what you
They
think?
mind their business. They one of the least aggressive snakes. Pythons, I didn't know that.
I
He didn't say. He
Thank you,
didn't say.
Mr. Google.
He didn't say I being cordial. He said you had to fight it. He
So
said
you're
what
fighting.
you fight?
He's aggressive.
You didn't say fight. You
You
said
gotta,
be
you
aggressive.
gotta fight to survive. I say that.
Okay.
You gotta
See,
fight.
that's what I'm
So only
saying.
if you
Unless
have
you in them accommodations, it's not
Unless you have to.
Let's keep
No,
our
back
view.
to what
Let's
you
keep
said.
our view.
All right,
This.
go ahead.
I don't
Cause I know you
feel
got
like-
some interesting shit for this.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Y'all done.
Yeah,
What?
Sci-fi.
The apocalypse is just like I'm gonna just vibe out until
You
everything.
right until everything come back to normal.
Yeah,
Like,
at the end of the
zombie
world,
apocalypse,
everything is crashing.
you gotta-
creating
yeah,
and
right.
everything's opening up.
Earthquakes,
Yeah.
I know.
It's too
You
much.
gotta-
no
you gotta
chance.
chill,
Like-
hope for the best.
like
but like zombie
Armageddon?
apocalypse, you can fight.
But I don't know how. I don't know. I would just say that the world literally is ready to be fucking destroyed.
Like just explode type shit.
But y'all saying shit
Straight up.
Let me ask y'all this. If tomorrow you find out that everything, when you get up, everything is turned into what's the movie? Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, you got.
What is your one special skill that'll help you
Now,
feed your family?
I
What-
can't. I need to hit the vape. It helps me relax.
I'm
Relax.
sorry, y'all. I can't say bye. Goodbye.
You
Baby,
said
I'm about
my
to
one
fall
special-
scared.
One
You know
special-
what I'm saying?
You know how on Hunger Games they had to like go in the forest. They had to. She had one skill.
She
She
was
knew how to.
dope.
He definitely beans. He was a smart.
Yeah,
nigga.
they needed me in there
Yeah,
forever
he
before
was
all
good, so
the
he
shit.
was able to take any kind of electric and do anything. That's how he was able to survive.
frying niggas and
Everybody
shit.
had to like the little girl in part one. She knew how to fucking climb.
That
So
don't matter if
that
she
was her
fight.
thing. She knew how to climb. She knew how to take the right leaves to get the poison out your body. But she got set up though. That was a setup. What is your one skill that helps you stay alive?
I can lead.
Wait a minute. What's your one skill?
I can lead.
It would
Give
have
me a
to
group
be
of
like
folks.
some type of weapon.
We going.
Like,
It's us.
Spear, bow.
no, I wouldn't even do it, bro. Because then you gotta make arrows. and shit.
But think about the like
Shit.
yourself right now.
You're
Then your
rather
own
weed
skills.
than motherfucker.
What? How would you survive?
Oh, I would.
Ain't no. Hold up. So do we got guns?
So like,
Well, listen to this. Listen to this. When you think about the movie, a lot of people had nothing.
That's
You
what
didn't
I'm
know
saying.
what
You
they
ain't
had.
had shit until
They
you
would
found
give
it.
you certain.
Beanie, the guy who me and Claire was just talking about, had nothing.
Until he found
But
it.
this
He made
nigga
this
knew
shit, right?
if I get the spool of wire,
See?
You go crazy.
I can take the electricity and recreate any fucking thing when electricity hit the tree. That was his skill. Out of your own skills that you have yourself,
And that nigga
what
Peter
will
was
you?
an artist.
Yeah,
He was about to die.
Peter was an artist. He
And
was
he
able to camouflage
Camouflage himself in the dirt.
the mud and paint. I mean, the mud and water to create paint.
All right.
Camouflage yourself to a rock. I'm saying, out of your skills you have now, how will you survive to the end of the movie?
Make clothes. Making clothes. Making
So you
armory.
would- so you would need to be-
armory clothes. You
okay.
get what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You would know how to put
I
some
was,
shit
yeah.
together.
Honestly.
This nigga Reese going. Nigga said
All
this
that
nigga
damn-
Reese going rap.
all
for us.
that-
Nigga
all
said-
that-
But
all
no,
that-
kill me, nigga. Hell yeah. Nigga
What
said
you
you
say?
can't touch me, see me, nothing.
Now, you go, somebody gonna pull up on Reese and be like, you can't kill me.
Nigga said, nigga, rap 8 bars right now before I shoot you. Come on. Alright.
Right.
Yeah,
we
had my-
game.
I
You better turn into motherfucking Busta
Most I can
Rhymes.
do-
You
most
know
I can swing with force. I can say that.
And which is a good thing because that means whatever you got in your hand and the force you can swing with will bring power so you can fight and
Like,
stay
no
alive.
matter how heavy it is, if I get the right
Brandon, what
stance,
would
I
you
can
do?
Put that bitch on.
What is the skill that you have now that will keep you alive?
That I had to know.
Something that you know now that you do that you had to survive Hunger Games tomorrow.
If you didn't say now, I would have said I was gonna be in my Rambo shit and just start making traps.
I know you sound like a psycho. Every question we did, you always said weaponry. We said something. You waking up tomorrow. Hunger Games has started. What is the one thing that's going to get you to the end of the week that you know how to do now?
I'll still say hunt.
I got my skills.
What's your skill?
I use my communication skills.
Oh yeah.
You dealing with different people, then you snake them, take all that shit.
And your trading skills too, though.
Yeah.
That's one thing I.
'Cause that was
can say.
another skill.
Yeah,
they had
so
to
basically
have.
just skill for me.
You're a backdoor my
Oh,
shit.
I'm a back. Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
He said, watch out for Kennedy, man.
Hey,
What would you do, Claire? What would you do while you're exercising?
I use my brain. For
I would say the brain is a good thing. Because I think
This nigga Todd say, I'm a cook.
See, I was ready to say that.
everybody don't know
I
how
ain't
to
gonna lie, I already say it. Everybody need food out there.
It was that
Everybody
one
don't know how to do
that
everything.
one cool ass nigga.
Nigga say, yeah, I need a
But
spit.
remember,
Nigga say, you want a steak? All right, I need a
remember,
steak.
it was one girl who
I need bullets.
just knew how to go behind people real sneaky and then take
Oh,
shit.
that one white girl, bro.
But when she saw Peter with the bird, she was like, I can eat this. Think that was okay. No,
Whole
bitch,
time
you don't
they
even
was-
know.
These birds
They gonna kill you. Kill you
Yeah,
right
that's
on
what I'm
sight.
saying with the cooking. You can
So it
prepare
matters.
It's good for you, but everybody else, they can be
Yeah.
I think I would be so well needed that I wouldn't even have to be on ground zero.
So you be in the same.
Because everything about my thinking skills, my strategy, team building,
Everything.
awareness,
Everything.
I would be able to pull together something
Yeah, my
for
awareness-
each person's skill.
My awareness is definitely keep you.
I was gonna explain that.
They will already know because wherever I am, like they
I'm
knew
a
where
boy.
she was. This bitch get a
For
bow and
real,
arrow. Everybody in the Hunger Games knew she get a bow and arrow. You did.
That's right.
They already know you coming in. They already know what it is. Coming in the door, they already like, wait, Miss V, because I know she gonna put some shit together.
Yeah, give
She
me
gonna
a
get us
string.
through this.
Shit, that sneaky ass girl that kept sneak behind my fucking.
Yeah.
She definitely could have won.
Give
bro.
me a
Yeah.
string.
She-
If
What
she was
about-
smart enough not to eat the bird.
know them birds would
I-
have killed them.
She was tough.
And see, that whole crew, they thought they was bad because they had the might and the strength, but they still didn't have a strategic mind. That's how all that shit was able to get blown out. Y'all got all y'all shit and protected by a clown, a little kid. They killed a fucking everything, blew up, and then they came back. They had to kill the kid. So you gotta know what you're doing and know why you're doing it. Always be thinking. Always be a thinker.
Oh yeah, that nigga snaps.
All right. So
Yeah, yo, back to that question, yo.
what?
So everybody answer the question.
What was the
I-
question?
I-
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
I said zombies.
Everybody said it wrong.
But
And with the zombies, it's a chance of survival versus the end of the world.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cause you got, cause in my Brennan voice, if I got the right weapon, I'm gonna kill the zombies. End of the world, I'm falling through any crack. Yeah, you just gotta know how to survive.
Right, bro, you can dodge around them. Look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing what they doing in Walking Dead. Look.
Depends on what zombie.
Just put
Yeah,
put
that's
the
it.
guts on me today. I wash you off later on.
Well, let's see how people watching.
Yeah.
So
Todd said,
facts.
Todd
worry
said,
about-
Todd said they definitely could have won, just lacked the mindset. Yeah, they was just all about killing niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, them niggas was strong as shit. And
since we talking about movies, y'all seen Training Day, right?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
All right.
ain't
So
seen
if you was in Jake's position, you snitching on Denzel, or you gonna go with the team?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one. I thought you were talking about you gonna smoke that PCP or you gonna motherfucking die.
You gonna smoke the PCP?
Or you gonna get shot.
He not gonna shoot me.
Bro, he put the gun to his head. He said, "You either
Bro,
gonna smoke this?"
You really think that? You seen the end of the movie, nigga? You
All right,
think with it-
kill me right here. Explain to them how I got shot in the
don't
left
got-
side of my head
He don't got
from
to,
the
that's
driver's
thing.
seat. He do gotta explain
You
that.
really don't.
Your new
Covered up.
partner you just got died. You got PCP in
All I
the
gotta
car.
do is
You
cover it up.
right.
He got a bullet wound to the
Nigga,
left side of
every
his head.
single one of his cases, he covered
Yeah, I
up
was
in the
gonna say,
movie.
you gonna be
No,
in
listen,
the
with that one,
Down
he
through the
wouldn't-
killing, they sent
Bro,
him
listen,
too.
with that one, he
Jake.
wouldn't have been able to cover that up, bro. With that bullet wound to the left side of his head, bro, police know how to line it up. There's no
Shit.
way
He
nobody
didn't
else.
shoot himself.
There's no way somebody
And
else was
motherfucker
driving
waiting
his
on the
car.
side of
Bro.
the
That
car.
came from.
Yeah, but somebody could have been shooting from
You
the
feel me?
window.
He could
It's
easily
no-
shoot
I got
himself.
my chair back, Jake. Got it.
Right. Shoot himself.
Most people
Oh, they hit me once.
All they want to do,
They
all
gonna
they want
line
to do
that up.
is make it
They
make
can tell how-
sense
they can tell how
for the
close it was,
officer.
though.
Get your back.
Bro,
You can't.
But here's the
You
thing.
can't.
You talk
I
about-
told him, "Hey Jake, lay your
Right.
chair back." The bitch thought
you
it was a
talk
joke.
about a motherfucker that
Big
literally
blow.
got away with
Yeah,
everything.
you
losing
talk
my
about all of this.
face.
I'm not
First of all-
smoking the PCP.
First of all, what makes you think they're gonna find you? First of all,
I'm not smoking
Second
the
of all,
PCP.
if they do, once you shoot, like,
I'm not
you
smoking the
can't-
PCP.
You're not smoking the PCP.
I'm not smoking the
You
PCP.
just,
You smoking the PCP?
I'm just gonna get shot.
I'm not smoking the PCP, bro.
So you rather
The
die than
whole
be
time, the
killed.
PCP was what he was going to use to regardless he was fucking you over. I'm not smoking the PCP.
All right, next one.
Ain't nobody pressuring
was
me to
coming
smoke
back
some
to
drugs
this,
that
but
I
we
ain't.
want your
fucking-
all
go
to
ahead,
be
go
what's
ahead,
coming.
go ahead for the next one, yo.
Nigga, if somebody whip out cocaine right now, like, yeah, that shit fun. I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
Nene.
not-
Ball, how you feel? Hey, there. Facebook, how y'all
I'm
feeling?
not snorting out one of those. hundreds,
Actually,
bro.
y'all, would you rather? How would you do?
You gotta stay away from
If y'all got
that.
some would you rather, put it in the comments. We gonna read
What
them
y'all
out. We
have
gonna
over on
discuss.
Facebook? Would you
Niggas
rather?
talking about cocaine's fun, nigga.
No, some niggas use that as they
Hey,
party.
look, that shit fun, bro. Like, laugh at that shit.
He
Yo,
said
you
the
ain't
same-
took some
he
fucking-
said the same thing about the Hunger Games. He said, strategic skills. When you got strategic skills, you
Yeah.
can pretty much get your way out of anything. But if
Anything.
you are in
Even
a do or die
talk-
right now,
I'm
you
definitely a
you
talk.
act on reaction too quick.
That I'm a
You
talker
gotta be
for real.
strategic.
I can talk my way
PM
out of
with you on
anything.
that. Cause I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do this shit in front of you and still make you question. I
Right.
don't think she did that. Nope, she did.
Nigga,
Shit.
I would.
Yeah,
All right.
that's how
I'm
I'm going
geeking. She
down.
right there. Did
Next
you
one.
think doing this or not?
You got one plan?
She ain't do that.
Go ahead, Fat.
You don't got one? Out of all.
I like elaborating with y'all question.
I got that one too, yo. Somebody, throw something out there.
Hold up.
Type.
Hold up.
Type shit.
Would
We got
you-
4 minutes before
Nah,
we
I
swing
like
up to that.
these niggas stand. This
I got in the comments.
I think one though.
You spelled it wrong, pussy. It say, would y'all rather World War Z zombies or I Am Legend zombies? Oh my god.
I am
you
legend,
mean?
bro. Them words, these are
World War Z, them I Am Legends, they had
They not dying.
They still had their brain, yo. They
They
still
still
they-
talking to and shit.
Them I am
The wall though.
Yeah.
them I am Legend zombies. They was really just sick
Yeah,
people.
but you
for
still
real.
could kill them.
They still had their brain.
But you don't know that at the time though. We not scientists. We not figuring that shit out.
Hey.
We barbo niggas. We dying, nigga.
Well, like
Bro, you
he
not-
said
Bro,
on
you're not-
Facebook,
hold up.
everything
Bro,
comes with
You're not
strategic
figuring out.
skill.
And then, nigga, do you know how? Wait a minute. You
Bro.
must have forgot. I'm sorry to say it. Look, I ain't saying I approve of it. You see the motherfucker murder rate in this motherfucking city, then you thought motherfuckers gonna die. Shit, we ain't gonna die for shit. The way
Oh,
these
shit.
motherfuckers
Yeah,
walk
you're
around.
right.
100
You're right.
round
He
drums.
said
30
I forgot all about
rounds.
that.
Okay.
What?
The
Hold
I
up,
Am,
but-
At a time.
the I Am Legend zombies, they couldn't come out. They could only come out at night.
So you had a
Right,
good
They couldn't come out
12,
at night.
18 hours
Yeah.
to
Figure something out.
what you wanted to do.
Yeah, you had time to figure
So
something
that
out.
Don't worry, with these zombies on the block 24/7. You was not killing them niggas.
You'll
yo.
say,
I mean,
try
but
to say real shit on
Bro,
me.
but you could have regularly lived
Right
with
on-
them.
Yeah.
Right out of his
Them
balls.
niggas
Yeah.
took over
This
95%
shit you
of the
swimming around
population.
You could regularly live with
This
those
right here?
people.
Yo, this
We
motherfucker-
couldn't. We don't
Being
know.
a nigga.
We didn't know we had to kill, basically get
But you
ourselves
could
sick.
still live on the world with them. You can't live. You can't
Without
even
making
be
sound.
outside.
Who live without making sound?
You can't be outside with your motherfuckers.
Yeah, but he said in the World War Z zombies, you get
Them
like,
niggas
any
different.
time.
You
Anytime.
All right, next one.
Them niggas was different, bro.
Anytime, yeah. That was a good one. You fucked my head up. I forgot that they can only come out at night.
I Am Legend or I Robot.
What's
I
your
heard
rather?
in terms like you have to live in that city.
Ooh, I got a comment too. when you
I'm
mentioned
I
it.
roll back.
I
Hold up.
I'm taking Legend.
Hold up. Yeah.
Robot.
I'm
Fuck
going.
that.
I'm going with a robot because I ain't gonna lie. They was intelligent, but you, bro. If you treat a robot like you would treat a human, bro, they just like that. They not gonna be on no bull.
And
bro.
it's a way, but
Yeah,
it's
switch on you,
also
but if you want some shit,
also
no,
when
but-
you let me finish. When you take a moment and think, it's also a way to manipulate that robot and take the brain brain function out. So I would have to do.
With the robots, they were pretty much artificial intelligence, which means every day they gonna
You get better, smarter.
They
smarter.
evolve.
And I ain't gonna lie, every time you see a movie about robots, eventually robots think that they know better than you and think that y'all just better off dead.
Yeah,
That's another thing.
He got this artificial
That's why I
intelligence,
really
but
think
he don't got mind reading.
Y'all
I
think-
can present him anything he think that he is over mind powering me with, but in the back of this, I done made a whole nother set of skill of what I'm gonna do to him.
Yeah,
So you gotta
because
think.
robots not gonna know how. to
I am
manipulate.
legend. I'm not
They
gonna
not
fucking
know
fight
how
my
to
way
manipulate.
every
This-
fucking day.
They don't know sarcasm.
So
and shit like that.
y'all seen Megan, the new robot?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So which one y'all taking, Megan or Chucky?
Chucky.
Chucky.
I could vibe with Chucky, bro.
Yo,
I could take Chucky over Megan.
Chucky, period.
Chucky, who you trying to kill, bro?
Yeah, because I'm gonna slide with you.
If you slide
Hey.
with Chucky, he gonna slide. All right, bet.
You gonna
No, hold on. I do got a comment, yo.
No,
It's
but
like-
Megan was the same way though.
Megan was driving the shit though. She was smart though. Like she was real. Remember, she's a
Megan
robot,
was the
too.
same way.
She like a robot dog. She
Chucky
wasn't just a
didn't
dog.
give a fuck.
Chucky was still a human.
She was killing.
Right.
He was just a human
He was
inside a
A
dog.
fucked up doll that everybody questioned his
Right.
whereabouts. Megan ain't get questioned for shit. You look at Megan on the wrong, and Megan like, did she make you feel bad? Before you know, me and Megan would be Ace Coon Bones. Fuck you. Megan be my
Hold
dog.
Redman got slimed up.
Oh, Chucky.
Yeah, he got.
No, yo, he did him petty, yo. At the table eating, yo.
All right, don't well, I leave people. Well, I leave
Hold up. All right, but comment said, what y'all picking? Y'all taking Martin, Jamie Foxx show, or Fresh Prince?
What?
Who else talking?
Hold up, yo.
You got
I'm not.
it.
Yo, disrespect. Look, I'm gonna let you in the camera. If you
I'm
here,
All right, one at a time.
You should
something wrong with
have
you.
you should have did like Wayne's Bros, Fresh Prince, and Jamie Foxx. And I still would have went Wayne Bros.
I'm gonna be on my line if I gave niggas.
Wait a minute. Let's go back.
A little while ago.
The question is Martin TV show, Jamie Foxx show, or Will Prince, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
yo,
I'm going Martin.
Martin, bro.
Going
Don't ever disrespect
Jamie
Martin.
Foxx
like
do
that
the same
again.
thing with the play other characters,
Ever.
but it ain't work like how Martin did it.
That's the
Martin made
only.
you feel like that character was a
Right.
person.
Jamie Foxx
different
and that star's coming
Yeah.
on.
Like
Like
every Jerome,
character
like when
was
you
a
see,
separate
like when you
Yeah.
seen Jerome, you knew Jerome as Jerome, not
Tell me,
Martin playing
out of
Jerome.
the 11 characters, can y'all name all of them?
I got you. Yeah,
Well, I had 11
you got
characters.
you got.
Jerome, Shanae,
Can't name all of them.
Pause. You got 2.
Dragonfly
Alright,
Jones.
All right,
We already skipped you. You can't do no pause. Jerome,
let
Shanae.
me go. Can I go?
You gotta be ready. We can't let you think. We let Brennan think.
Jerome, Shanae, Dragonfly Jones, Otis, King Beef, Bob from marketing.
Boom. Go ahead.
I had 6.
Mama.
His mama, damn, I forgot about Edna W.
Skip me. I'm not ready to keep shit right here.
Come on.
I ain't got it.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
I ain't got it.
You don't have it, Claire?
No, his name not Otis.
It's not
Leroy Preston. That's
Nah, what's the other?
Not
Yeah,
Elroy,
him.
Elroy Preston.
Elroy, you got
Don't you know
Roscoe.
good?
Yeah, Roscoe.
Who
Who yo that That's Dragonfly, right? The one that do the karate
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Nigga said Loyal, Roscoe.
Roscoe.
That's
They'll
that
play
Roscoe.
another chick too.
Don't stay loyal. That's always at Gina house.
Other than his
Shanae,
other than his
Shanae
mother
Humble.
and Shanae.
No, he only did one of Shanae, homegirls. I mean, just him. Just
Yeah,
Shanae.
Shanae didn't have other homegirls she hung with.
I think we said them
No,
all. didn't we?
no, it's 11 characters, bro.
It's 11.
We just said them all. We did. I said King Beef, Otis,
Shanae.
Dragonfly Jones, Shanae, Roscoe, Elroy Preston, Bob from marketing, his mother,
Oh shit,
It's
Bob
3 more.
marketing.
You said
Yeah.
I said Jerome in the house.
Jerome,
Oh yeah. Jerome in the
We
house.
got 2 more.
Jerome in the house.
Well, it might have been 9 then.
I think it was 9. Cause it wasn't nobody past Jerome, bro. Period. Everybody knows Jerome was that nigga on the show.
It might have been that.
Cause what he say? What he say to Pam? He said,
that it?
"Girl, look at that junk in that trunk. Bring know what?
And
You know what? Hold up. Let me go grab my pen line.
Yeah, I think that was it. So it was 9.
Yep. He said, hold on. Wait a minute. He said,
Funniest
why you ain't
funniest
call me?
episode for Martin. Everybody funniest episode.
Oh,
for
shit. The me plays ball, period. What you talking about?
No, bro. What's the it was a midget bar, bro.
Oh,
Martin.
when they whipped Tommy, yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
No
that
website.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
hold
bad.
on.
Tommy off his head.
I got a comment. Nigga said, I'm gonna say it off break before I even ask. I'm going Pam, but he said Gina or Pam. I'm going Pam.
GDP.
I'm
Yo,
going
right.
with the
What he say?
buckshots, bro.
Force hair.
I'm going with the
Tell you
buckshots.
top mom. And
I
the
know
reason why,
She light skinned and all
I'm
that.
sorry. Look at Pam right now. Right?
Compared to Gina right now.
But even back then,
Right.
Yeah, even still.
She still, I ain't gonna lie. There's nothing wrong with being
My
on that side,
favorite
but she not.
episode, one of my favorite episodes is
When he
when
was fucking with Pam.
no, when him and Pam switched and she was doing him like she was
Yeah.
acting like him.
when
She
that
was
was
like-
psychiatrist.
Yo, she was like, oh, this is something I put together.
Yeah.
Black out.
Did she put down?
Black out.
Then what she said? He said, she was trying to talk to the dude.
Nigga said Pam had that wagon low key.
Yo,
She
what?
did,
Yo,
yo.
ain't no low key, yo. She had that, yo.
And she wore shit to make sure you seen I
Yo,
wore shit.
What's your favorite Martin episode, Brennan?
I was thinking the one where him and Gina was about to get married, but I don't remember that one like that.
So I just
Oh,
went,
when they got
You
married
talking about
to
the one
Pete?
before?
They got
You talking about before they
No.
got married, when they was ready to get
No,
married, or
like-
when they actually went?
From what I remember, I think Martin went to a fucking monastery or something.
Oh yeah, he went to say when he became Brother
Brother
Sunflower.
That whole
That
arc
was good. That was a good one.
That was another Martin right there.
Yeah, he
Please,
well.
No, that was still Martin.
No, but
Yeah, he
that
was
was
still
Martin.
Martin, but they call him Brother Sunflower.
No, another one I like, yo, is when they was trying to talk about how they first met, and Gina was telling her story. He was like, Miss Ma'am, would you mold me? I mean, would you mold me? You know what I'm saying?
When she was trying to say she met him, he was all quiet.
Nah, yo, Tommy's.
Yeah.
Tommy's was the no. Who was it?
Oh,
Pam
he
shit was
stayed
the worst.
when they was fighting the rat at the vacation.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? Pam said, you go, boy. I see you doing it.
That was the first time it was cool, yo.
Yo,
Bro, why are you calling me and you see I'm bro? Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
All right.
I got
Calm
this
down.
one.
SIMP
Bro,
for
come on,
today
I was flying shit, bro.
is.
Both of y'all niggas on the live, bro. Whichever one of y'all did that, I was petty, bro.
What?
Question. Since
Oh,
we talking about, you good over there?
Yeah.
Man, yo.
So since we was talking about Martin and all his
Shout out
impressions and
niggas.
stuff, during your childhood, who you think did the impressions better with the different characters? Eddie Murphy or Martin Lawrence?
Impressions?
Yeah,
Don't
Eddie
do it.
Murphy character.
Don't do that. That's a.
No,
That's a.
I know.
There's a level of
That's a- ain't nobody-
disrespect.
Right. That is a level of disrespect.
Ain't nobody
One person at a
ain't
time,
nobody
y'all.
gonna hit the Italian
Or it can't
accent
pick the
like
words
Eddie
up.
Murphy gonna hit
Yeah,
that.
that's
joint.
true. But like different people grew up different. They grew
You
up watching
can't.
different things.
Let me
That's
say this. First, we got to
Martin
go one
can
at a
make up
time
character,
in order
but
for.
not impersonate somebody. Eddie Murphy gonna impersonate.
Now, here's the thing: is a difference. Is a fucking difference.
somebody.
And let me say this to Kennedy: it's a level of fucking disrespect.
Told you.
You
To
ain't
make
seen Norbit,
somebody
though?
Set that
my
shit.
fucking age
You don't remember Norbit though?
being something like this.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna say-
He made you think Restitution was really a big bitch that he was dating.
I have to say, and I hate to do it at my age, I would have to pick Martin Lawrence. Because Martin Lawrence can bring his characters to life. But Eddie Murphy can stand up and do stand-up comedy, and you can visualize who the fuck the character is. Ain't nobody gonna touch his stand-up. Ain't nobody gonna touch his stand-up.
Nobody. Oh hell no! Y'all ain't never seen Delirious Raw. Whatever. What's the last one?
Eddie Murphy Raw was the best.
Last one. He said. I do. What he said in the beginning? I do my pants.
Yeah, that was raw. That was raw.
Bro,
He said, then he kicked him
Yeah.
in the ding ding.
Them in the
yeah.
ding.
I think you was disrespectful for that shit, Kennedy. You don't never put them two together. Don't do that.
Oh, yo, when you
They-
talking about,
they-
I can see if you say something like Will Smith or Jamie Foxx.
Oh, I ain't even gonna lie. Jamie Foxx is
Jamie
funnier than
Foxx, yeah.
fucking Will Smith. He don't compare to yo. Because Jamie actually,
Bro,
bro,
That nigga versatile.
and then you know his impressions. Your impressions is crazy.
Yeah,
Yo really got
Jamie Foxx went from doing shit like Booty Car to fucking Django,
Yeah.
and then hopping on the song with fucking Kanye West talking
Wait,
about
that was
some
before
slow jam.
But no, before
I'm not saying like in that order, but
Saying
I'm saying
his
those are the different
differentiations.
things. Yeah.
I know because when he did Ray Charles, you cannot look at that
Yo,
movie and say that
yeah,
wasn't
You
Ray
could
Charles.
not. Like
Like,
even
he
on
had
Coming
that
to
down
America,
pat, yo.
y'all did not know the white man in the barbershop was Eddie Murphy.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Ain't nobody know
I
that.
did. I did.
Ain't nobody. You knew that? Yeah, the white
White
man.
man
said,
in the
"Where's your
barbershop."
spoon?"
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, the one that y'all thought, the one that y'all thought,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
the one that y'all thought was
Eddie
the-
Murphy can
was
do
Eddie
a
Murphy
person,
wasn't.
and you'll think that person was a person, bro. I mean, Martin can do it, but Martin, you'll be like, yeah, that's Martin doing a person.
Right, you
stuff,
feel
but this
me?
person is funny coming from
Like
Martin.
even with
But
Big Mom,
Eddie Murphy, you'll be like, no, the white nigga
Well, he
named
did good on
Elroy.
Big Mama.
Nigga, that's Eddie Murphy. That's Eddie Murphy. Like, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Flew past your head.
Eddie Murphy.
Yo,
was
Eddie
the person
Murphy
they
even
motherfuckers
brought-
in his own movie.
Eddie Murphy even brought Donkey on Shrek.
To life. Yeah.
That was my
Bro,
Shrek 1
That's a nice
had to
movie.
be the funniest fucking
Yeah.
movie.
And
That was the first
Donkey
cartoon
was
to
the
cuss.
funniest person on it.
Donkey was the funniest.
that was the
movie.
first cartoon to actually cuss and they let him
Get your
go.
words, Brick, over
That was on part 2.
Yeah. No, part one had some curses too.
No, I'm talking about the part Maurice. I'm telling you, I know the movie.
Oh, yeah.
When he was
That's
watching
the back of my
he said,
hand.
I watched the house for you.
Nah, you're
I
right.
even fed the feet. Get
This is Shrek Fanatic.
Yeah, what are you
That's
talking
the
about?
only way I
What?
can keep yo from ratting on me. Shrek Fanatic right here. Yo, can you turn
Yo,
on
the
Shrek?
funniest part on Shrek. Give me the whole scene, the funniest scene.
Oh shit, nigga.
Shrek 1.
When they was in the when they was in the car, that's straight line. When
No,
they was in
I
the
got-
car,
Which
they
one?
was on that way. To
Uh-huh,
and
that was
they
part 2.
kept- They kept making noises and shit.
Oh, that's part 2. Yeah, that's part 2. You're going to see the
Bro,
parents.
it was right. That shit
It was like,
don't say that donkey. Shut up.
Oh, yeah, wait a few minutes ago.
Donkey. He was like, shut up. He was like,
So are we there yet? Are we there yet? That shit was funny as shit.
Nah, I'm not.
That's not even the funniest. That's not the funniest
I started
thing.
doing that shit
What's
around
the
my
funniest
house,
thing,
bro.
Kennedy?
The funniest scene to me in Shrek, because it was so fucked up, was when they had Gingerbread Man and
Oh,
Laura
yeah.
He took his leg
Yo.
off.
Laura Farquhar treated Gingy dirty as shit. He said, okay, I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin
He
Man.
said, the Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Yeah, I know the Muffin Man who live on Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Yo,
No, he treated Gingy
no,
bad.
yo. When he
No, here's my
Nah,
part.
yo,
Here's
remember
my
when
part
the
on
Baker-
Shrek.
I don't remember which one it
Listen,
was. But
Bobby.
the Baker saying Gingy, he was like, Gingy.
I think that was 3. On Shrek 1, when they was walking and Shrek trying to like pour his heart out to Donkey. He was like, you know, ogres, we like onions.
Cake.
And- no, he said, and Donkey said,
got layers.
he said, Donkey said,
so you
wait a
got
minute,
layers.
what y'all, smelly, grow little white hairs? He said, no, we like onions because we got layers. Layers to who we are. Donkey was like, but not everybody like onions.
Yeah.
Now, cake. Everybody loves cake.
Cake have legs. What about parfait?
Well, what about, you ever been walking with somebody and say, let's go get some parfait, and they say, hell no, I don't want to. Parfait got to be the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet. I think that right there made me just like love Donkey.
Cake.
He was the best.
Everybody loves cake. Cake
Donkey
has
was
legs.
My favorite scene probably from that whole franchise is when they first went to Lord Farquaad. They did the whole wrestling match.
Yeah, yo.
Yes, with the
Yo,
whole
what
fight
niggas-
thing.
Bro,
It was
nigga,
whipping
he broke
Yo.
the beard, knocked all of them down.
Give him a chip.
And Donkey said, "Bah." Said,
Put your up.
Yeah.
No, when he was getting booked, bro, and then
Yo.
niggas found weed on him, yo.
You
No,
know,
no.
you know the
No,
worst
yo.
part
And
about
then he was like pepper spray him, dummy.
Racist shit. That was some racist shit. Y'all didn't even catch that. Y'all didn't catch that part of that. That was racist.
Y'all didn't even
got
peep.
everybody.
Y'all didn't even peep the white Bronco that Donkey was a white horse, right?
Yeah.
The white Bronco. They was talking about, and it was like a high speed chase. No, they were talking about the high speed chase for real. But that's how it was, and they was looking for OJ. OJ was in a white Bronco, high speed chase, just like that, the helicopter and all of that.
Yeah, that was the
peep
joke.
Hold on, but back to when they found the captain. If you watch that scene close, He didn't have the catnip.
They really did put it on him.
Oh,
They said,
that's not mine.
That's not mine.
Yo,
That nigga pussy. That's
yo,
not
The best one is stand up.
Oh, you so crazy.
The best clip from the You So Crazy.
Nigga just chill.
That's my favorite part.
Boop, 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 boop,
Oh,
boop.
yeah.
He said, that nigga
Chillin',
said,
chillin', chillin',
Alright.
chillin',
he said,
motherfucker.
with men, it's not like we just beat off, just like we plan it.
Right.
It just we chilling watching TV. He said, all right, let me see what they got on TV.
Yeah. Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, apple pies. You know you ain't got no bullets in the gun, motherfucker.
Oh, HBO apple
I
pies.
said, shit.
Yeah.
Nigga just chill. Don't say you just make a mistake touching shit. Don't say, you just next thing you know, you just going. No, that nigga Mutt was hilarious. No,
Best
that
Eddie
nigga
Murphy stand up. Best clip from an Eddie Murphy stand up.
I don't know, yo. I got it.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I gotta eat it up. I'm gonna eat it up.
Psych, you're my own welfare. You're for my
No,
calling.
my favorite part gotta be when he was doing the Italian show.
Yo.
And he was talking.
Yo, yeah, what he say? He said, you fucking movie.
Pay for my fucking candy.
He said, hey,
You just saw Rocky, didn't you?
you
I'm
saw
gonna go
Rocky?
watch it.
Yeah, we'll
Man,
watch it too.
I'm gonna go watch it too, man.
He said he got a box of jujube stuck in his ass.
My favorite part from that same one, Eddie Murphy bro, when he say, niggas get too excited about women.
Yo, for real.
He say, you get give a man a woman he ain't had in a long time. He like, God damn, this shit a rich. She good as shit. This shit nice and buttery. This shit is the rich. He said, before you know it, you keep fucking that same bitch after a while. You look at it and say, this bitch a regular old saltine. She ain't shit. Now, I think that's something that I interpret into people's life and conversation.
Yo, another one, yo. It was another one.
Yo,
I think when he was talking about his father, yo.
Branch Finley.
He said, you know how many slinkies I had to eat, Eddie? You know what I'm saying? Yo, niggas said they were so broke, bro. They were so broke. They had to wear the Twister mat. They wore the Twister mat, and they took the Hot Wheels tracks and used it as a belt. No, Martin said that too. Martin said, we wanted good things. Niggas had Nikes. He said niggas had Nikes. Back then, I guess they called it Nikes. He said niggas had Nikes. We had Mike. No, he said we had Ikes. Some shit like that. Sykes. Shit. Yo, Martin funny as shit too.
All right, so now let's get over here to the break room. The break room
I had some
tripping and
shit to
chilling
talk about.
with On Point. We appreciate it. So break room, tell us what y'all had going on for today.
We wanted to ask you like how did Timeless come about?
Well, thank you. That's a good question. Timeless, the name came about. Well, the business came about from y'all all know Twin that owns the building here. Twin had his own business moving company, and I was doing his getting his paperwork ready for tax time, adding up all his gas bills. And then he was like, Twin, how am I have a business? You don't have a business, and we twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you gotta have a business too. And that's what you do when you leveling your friends up. And I was like, I'm good. And he was like, no, yo, you gotta get a business. Think of something, then I got you. So I thought of something doing sex toys and lingerie. And he was like, all right, well, Twin, how much you gonna need for it? And I was like, I don't need no money, Twin, I'm good. So I started that, and it was called Miss V's Secret Closet, right? So I had like toys, and I moved up to dresses and stuff. And then one day, somebody, thanks for catching me because I would have said the name because I know somebody said they went on Amazon and got a dress like the one I was selling. And was like, and then my stuff took a while coming, just like my sweatsuits. I want to make sure everything is right, cut right, no, fake shit. So my stuff took some time. She went on there, posted a picture like, yeah, I'm an Amazon Prime girl. Y'all want y'all stuff right away on Facebook. Get your stuff and be like me, be an Amazon Prime girl. You get your stuff the next day. So basically, it took a shot at me. And this was somebody who I'm related to, close to. So I was like really crushed. And I was like, I don't even want to do it. Like, I'm not a person who knows how to finagle and play games. I'm a straightforward person. Right. If you can't come to me and say some slick shit, let me deal with you, bitch, check you, fight you, whatever, and then we keep moving, I don't know how to play games. And you know, people post subliminal posts. I'm not one of them kind of people.
Right.
So I was just like, fuck it, I ain't doing the business no more. And Kermit called me up and was like, yo, you just going to quit? I said, yo, I'd rather quit before I hurt somebody. I don't know how to play these social media games. Even now, y'all see I don't even post that much. I'm not a social media person. I'm a behind the scenes, can put anything strategically together and make the shit work. And then he was like, yo, don't give up your business. So I sat back and I thought about it. Then like for a week, about 2 weeks straight, the word timeless kept coming to me in my dream, clear. So I was like, fuck, let me look it up. I looked up the definition. And then I was like, still, like, why am I dreaming about this word? So one day we get a call. My mother was murdered by her husband. And we had got a call that he had got his case overturned and was able to go back to court. And in order for him to go back to court, my sister and I had to come back again as witnesses because we was witnesses the first time. So I was like dead set against it. Like because this time he was not gonna have an attorney. He was doing all his own cross-examination. So that means I would have to stand in this box and look at somebody toe to toe who at one time I considered family, and you actually murdered my mother. So I was against it. We had a lot of meetings. Finally, I said, I'm going to do it. And I took the word timeless and the definition of it, because all of that was happening around the time I was dreaming about it. I took that definition. The definition says, if you're timeless, you're never fading. You never go out of style. You're always it. You're always that thing. Everything about you will always be great. You'll never fade. And I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Timeless. This is my mother. No, regardless of what he did, regardless of how many times he go to court, she'll never die. Mentally, for me, for my family, because she was a great woman. Anybody who know her knows she'll never fade. So for court, I told them, the only way I can do this is if I can wear a graphic t-shirt. It won't have a whole bunch of designs. It'll just say timeless. So for each day for court, I got me a t-shirt. I got timeless on, and I wore a blazer. Needless to say, we went to court. He got life plus like 45 years or something like that. And after that, the following week, everybody was like, oh, I like that, because I had got the word made. When you are bringing out your own logo, you have to do something different. Everybody will have the name timeless, but you got to have something distinctive to make that word yours. So if you look at Maurice hoodie, the T has a special, what I call a groovy throwback look to the T. And then the L is clock hands. So the L makes it a clock as timeless. So I got that, and I went and I was like, all right, let me just see what I can do. And I did t-shirts for like a month, and the t-shirts kept coming and coming and coming. And probably from August, by October, by the end of September, I had sweatsuits. And Big Mike was, it was phenomenal. It was unbelievable. Like, it was nowhere he could go that he wouldn't call me and say, sweetie, I got an order for 4 sweatsuits. I got an order for 5 sweatsuits. And then that October, the lady who owns Cynthia Cakes, her husband had a big party. They had it up here up off of Liberty, an all-black party. And I'm just baking the stuff and selling it. I never look at myself as the boss who getting it. I just was the person who owned Timeless, and I'm doing it. And the next day, a girl who I used to buy clothes from, women's clothes, put a post on Facebook, and she tagged me in a video. And she was like, God, when you come in the party and all you see is one of your own customers brand everywhere. Everybody in the fucking building had on Timeless, like all through the place. I didn't even know that I sold that much Timeless shit. But all the clothes, I guess, that I was selling, by me just staying focused, keeping my head down, making it, it made it grow, like automatically it grew on its own. Like, so I went from sweatsuits to varsity jackets. Then I made my own skirt set, hoodie skirt set. I had took sewing classes. I was just doing everything. And that's how a lot of my things now become. And like 2 weeks ago, I had 5 years in business. Timeless stayed relevant and growing because I don't look at other people's stuff. I don't look up when other people have their lines on, social media and it had a different design. I don't look at them. I don't. I'll see and I'll look. I'm gonna tell you. So recently, Facts, I can't stand this kid, walks in here. Y'all know Facts always come in this bitch fly. But one day he came in here with this pretty like sweet mint blue green sweatsuit. And I was like, damn, Fats, I like that. He was like, you get some, I'm buying it. And to me, that was a challenge.
Pony said in the comments she need a skirt set.
Tell Pony I'm on it. Tell her get with me. And so I kept on. I was like, dang, like when he said it. One thing y'all know about me: don't put me up against the wall, don't challenge me, and we can be gravy. But when Fats did that, I said, oh, you challenging me? I got you. He's still real slick, cause I cop. You can get that, Miss B. This my fella. You know how he talk. And I was like, all right, Fats.
Like I told y'all seen it. Every week it's gonna be something new.
I said, hold tight, Fats. We gonna see. So what I did was, I started looking online. So I took my focus from. I didn't go to the cigar shop. I'm like, I'm not dating. I'm not seeing my family. Nothing. Every day I leave here and I go straight to my office. I have an office at home, and I would just think, look at businesses. A lot of businesses won't give you a sample of their clothes, or you'll have to buy a certain amount of stuff for them to get it. But when I got the wholesaler, the people who I deal with for my sweatsuits that I've always been selling for the last 4 years, I talk to them straight. So when I say that name, because this company is a big company and they make for colleges, so they're a really big name.
So they manufacture like a lot of
So to get in, like you gotta have, like they do a background check in order to take you as a customer.
Yeah, they doing.
They checking your business, credit check, bank, everything. So once I told the people I was trying to get my samples from, everything, the people who I wanted to get my samples from, I will put the name out there. Well, currently I'm with so-and-so, so-and-so, and they don't have these colors. And that's why I'm looking for you. I'm not coming to you to purchase all new, a whole new line. I'm not looking for you to be my new vendor. I have an awesome vendor. I just want to be with you for these colors. And oh my God, I was just telling my sister over there, I gotta get the stuff away because I went through so many people trying to get sweatsuits. Even it was like, they'll say a 2X, but the bitch cut like a tiny. One pocket up here, the other pocket down here. People will give you wholesale stuff and not think nothing of it. As long as you can open the box and you see the first few pieces is what you want, you think you got the right thing until you sell it and somebody tell you it's irregular. For Timeless, I commend myself and I thrive on my customers saying, I washed it and I wore it again. I want people to do that because I want them to keep coming back.
That's another thing. That's what stopped people from just even looking
at a lot of people online stuff. And another thing with Timeless, I'm not a business that has stuff already. Like you can call me this morning and say, Ms. B, I need a red hoodie in a medium with blue right. Do you got any in it? And I'm gonna say, I don't have none, but I can make whatever you want. So most of the customers that I have, I would probably say like 95% of my customers give me a picture of a shoe. And they say, this what I needed to go with this. And they don't even think
specify anything.
Yeah. They just say, make it do what it do. And every time I kill it, and it's only because I don't look up at other people's shit. I don't try to see, well, I can use this blue because that kind of look like it. No, I'm very precise. I need the shade of your shoe is what I'm using.
That's what make you start.
I'm very particular. And I think that's a big thing that works for Timeless. When we did the photo shoot, everybody was like, relax. And I was so stiff when we started. And the young lady was like, what? Well, why you not relaxed? I said, I don't know. She was like, do you realize you're the boss? And I was like, well, I'm good. And she was like, no, you're the boss. Then I heard you got your own studio. No, you a boss. You got to own that for your photo shoot to come out right. And by the time I relaxed into it, and it worked. My sister kept saying, well, I don't understand how you don't, because you are cocky. I'm cocky in this. I know who I am. Don't ask me anything about me or anything that I know and think I'm going to back down from it. I don't fold on anything. I'm willing to pay. Even Kenny can vouch for this. I'm willing to pay whatever I need to pay to know what I need to find out. I'm going to find it out. Sometimes I might say, Kenny, let me go for 5. But he might let me go for 5, but I'm going to give him about 60. You know what I mean? I'm not going to cut no corners with people. I feel like everybody's business is business. And that's the stuff that keeps Timeless afloat. I don't get over on anybody. Customers who are continued customers, I normally take something off their price. Or if they get a hoodie, I'll give them a hat. They get a hat, I'm giving them a t-shirt. I'm always giving them something because I appreciate customers that keep coming back. A lot of people, don't value those kind of people. I do. I have one customer that was in a photo shoot. The lady had the red sweatsuit. She will go online before she even buy her shoe, screenshot it, take a picture, send it to me, and say, "Can you do something with this?" And my answer is always yes, Ashley, of course. She'll buy a shoe. By the time her shoe come in, I got the sweatsuit, and she do all the dopest pictures. She helped her, Mike, and the guy Peppy that was in the photo shoot. They bring Timeless to life. That's why they were strategically picked to be in a photo shoot. It wasn't these people I like the most. No, these are people who are loyal customers, been loyal from the time I started. And it's not like they don't wear nothing else because she had on fucking Nike. She had on Alexander McQueen. This nigga went out and brought 2 pairs of shoes that day just to be in a photo shoot because he was so honored to be picked to be in it. And that's how,
money into Timeless.
yeah, and that's how Timeless worked. Like he, you seen the Papa Smurf varsity jacket.
Papa Smurf, that's
Yeah.
my Smurf.
And I did the Papa Smurf jacket with the t-shirt, and I just put the Papa Smurf face on it. Timeless is here to bring stuff to life. So I probably don't post as much as other people do, post their businesses. And I can't even say why. I have a good connection with my distributors. I've been dealing with them so long that you can tell me today, Fats, you want something and you're going somewhere Thursday. I call them Monday business hours. I'll have your stuff Wednesday and it'll be in your hand Thursday before you go to the party. I pride myself on accuracy, not popularity. Most people who wear Timeless is coordinated down to the sock. Timeless will give you everything. A lot of things like Nike or what's the other people, Balenciaga, they don't do clothes to match the shoe. They'll have a blue Nike shirt and your shoe might be a little off blue, but it's supposed to go together. And that's where Timeless come in at. That's how I win over a lot of my faithful customers because they know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna kill it color every time.
What's up, Brody?
Even if I gotta be like, yo, hold tight, cause I gotta get some color shipped in, but I'm gonna give you what you want.
So what advice would you give to people that start the clothing brand?
People who are starting a clothing brand, I definitely would say, take a moment. Think, why are you starting a brand? Like, are you starting your brand because it's the hot thing to do? Because some people want to do it like, yo, doing that, I can do this shit. And you probably can. Or are you starting it because you got a passion for it? Like, for me, it wasn't the clothes itself that was... It wasn't the clothes. It wasn't the clothes that was the passion. He's sitting here looking at himself in the camera too. It wasn't the clothes that was the passion for me. For me, making the name Timeless great was the passion.
Right.
So, with the name being Timeless JMH, JMH is
up soon because my
okay.
my thing telling me to.
Okay. All right. So it was Timeless. The name is Timeless JMH because my mother's name was Jenny Marie Hussey. So that's where the JMH come from. So the reason I say people should think if they want a clothing brand, why do you want it? Because when you got a passion for it, it's going to be great. Because my mother's name is attached to it, I'm only willing to do great things with it. When people say, well, can't you do this? You know, rest in peace, I don't do rest in peace shirts because then that means I got to use that rest in peace paper. I'm not interested. I don't want it to be easy. Like the Papa Smurf varsity jacket, that Papa Smurf jacket, I could have just took the paper like people do and copy it and put it on the jacket. No, I took the Papa Smurf art and I took it apart
And that's what.
and I relayered it in 12 layers of work to recreate the whole Papa Smurf. And that's what make Timeless different. So I just advise anybody who's looking to make their own business, make sure you know why you're doing it. If you're doing it just to get the cash is out there. Go to New York, get you some shit, and keep it moving.
Yeah,
Call overseas, get you some stuff, and you can make it happen. But if it's not your passion, it's not going to keep going.
So,
Type shit.
type shit.
Type shit.
Don't be out here saying that you a clothing.
All right, listen, we got 30 seconds left
All
on
right,
here.
so you can't do that because that's them. Your shit just going to have to end. That's all.
Okay, well, let me wrap
Go
my
ahead,
shit
Brandon.
up.
Go ahead.
You feel me? Too late.
All right, go ahead. Right, they wrapped up for us. Go ahead, Brandon. You had any other questions?
late.
Or Claire?
Nigga said wrap it up.
That's the question I had.
No, How Papa Smurf got all them kids with no wife?
He just that nigga.
Well, since now we already on that, let Brandon finish. You want me to go ahead and answer his question? So Papa Smurf is not actually their biological papa. First of all.
I honestly thought he
Smurf
was.
Fat, he's not. Smurf Fat was originally the only. She was the only girl Smurf,
female.
and Smurf Fat was
Yeah,
created
Gargamel make
by
her-
Gargamel to entrap the
Because
Smurfs
that's-
so he can get them. He know
so
you know how niggas is. You get a
right,
bitch on the
right,
scene, the
you
niggas
get it,
come.
right?
Yeah.
So that was their angle.
Y'all get it, right?
But
He
everything
was setting up.
everything for Smurf was chemically made.
He was setting his ops up.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Straight up.
My next question to you was, where do you draw the line with disciplining your children?
Where do I draw the line with disciplining my children? God, that's a good one, Brandon. That is a good one. We had those topics on the show this week. With it being Women's Month, we did a lot of stuff based around women. For me, I think discipline, I don't have a limit. Like I don't have a barrier for where to cross the line with my kids or other people's kids. I feel like if you let your kids come over my house, then it's up for grabs. You know your children are coming over my house. You know they're gonna have a great time, but I ain't for no bullshit. I will discipline your kid. Sometimes, like my youngest son will push me to a limit of anger where I would just have to say, call my dad, look, somebody need to come and get him. And I would just put him out. I would 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 put him out not so much because I want to throw my kid out. I would put him out because
That shit.
What do you say? What do you say?
I ain't living no more, nigga.
Come on. Come on.
and now that he's big, I definitely kill Cletus right off the bat. I was never one of those girls who growing up had, you know how a lot of women have like a pocket knife in their purse or a blade. I never was one of those girls. I never had one of those.
Fuck that, right? Right, nigga know how he was.
He said,
Man, fuck that.
All right, y'all, we back on Brennan his part. Y'all show head y'all thing.
We should ask the question because it's top more into what we was talking about, right? It said,
Okay.
why is it easier to support strangers who are already well known or well off than to support your own local entrepreneurs or creators?
Now, I think my answer to that, Claire, is a lot of people support bigger labels that they don't even know the people is because it's a well-known label because everybody else is wearing it. And on the other side, not supporting local entrepreneurs is hate. I think it's like you don't even have to vividly know them. But I remember I went to Squine buying her shit just because it's her, just because it's me. Like I have guys who buy my clothes and be like, I was talking to Shorty, she was like, why I buy this? They don't even know the quality of your sweatsuits is good as shit and my shit lasts. They don't even care. It's just the fact that, oh, that's Veronica, that bitch with all that mouth, they ain't gonna buy it. Or because I'm a woman, a lot of men who want podcast shows, they can't come in here and sit in the studio because they don't want to take direction from a woman. People, your local closest people be the ones who hardly ever buy anything from you. And I learned that. I had to learn that. But yeah, that's why I think. But it's easy to go buy something big. But what they don't realize is you go buy Gucci and Louis Vuitton and you are putting their great-great-great-grandchildren to school. That's how far their money go. You know what I mean? My money, like my granddaughter tell you, Maurice will tell you, they think I'm rich. I'm not rich, but we good. You know what I mean? But nobody don't want to see me great. So a lot of people have a tendency to fall off. Saturday at the party, the guy kept on playing Jay-Z on loop. Always so timeless. Always so timeless. Before you know it, leaving there, I got mad people getting my information, all these new followers. Because that's all it takes is for somebody else to recognize it. Because he kept playing on loop, Jay-Z saying, always so timeless. Then a lady get on there, Timeless in the building. Happy anniversary, Timeless. Happy birthday, Timeless. Sent me all new followers. People want to do what the majority is doing. They don't even give a fuck if I had paper thin clothes at night. They was gonna buy it. That's just how they are.
Bro, that's just like, look, right? See, you know, you got one nigga, look, he got that bud, he got that gas. One nigga say, damn, yo, he got that fire. Look, we ain't gonna motherfucking straight go for it, but I'm telling you, somebody on the street, oh shit, yo, where you at? Yo, I need to go get me some
They're gonna go right to it. So it's the same thing. Did y'all have any more questions?
Over these past 5 years with your success, did you ever feel like you didn't have the support that you needed?
Yeah, I felt like that a lot in the middle. Because in the beginning, Kermit was great with pushing me to the man who created my logo. And then this same man actually would do the print on my clothes for me. I just would bring my clothes to him. He would do all the work. But then once it got big, he told me one day, "Oh no, I'm busy this weekend." I said, "Yo, I got orders that got to go out Sunday. It's Thursday. No, I got some parties I gotta do because he makes no alcohol. I got parties I gotta do, so I'm gonna have to go do that. I'll get to you like Monday or Tuesday." And it left me stuck like what to do. But Twin was like, "Yo, when you go in there next week, watch him. Ask him about the equipment. Da 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 da." I always had good push, so Kermit helped me in that way. Mike would sell clothes in his sleep. That's how good. Now I would say in the middle, I didn't get a lot of support because as people saw it growing,
Hating. Come.
Yeah,
the
everybody
hate
start-
came.
not even
The
just
hate came.
Everybody start to take that step back because they feel like, okay.
She thinks she all that, and
Yeah.
then so that the hate kind of started coming like in the middle. But the thing that kept me grounded is I'm a person who don't like to get bored, and so I'm a people person. I talk to everybody. So in the midst of that, I went back to talk radio
You're not ignorant.
because I'm gonna keep my
Like-
mind going.
like knowledge.
And in the midst of me doing talk radio, I'm also doing mental health. So I got counselor. I got clients that I counsel in the midst of that. So I'm flipping me constantly over and over and over. So while all people see is what I post, they don't know that I'm doing 5 other things behind the scenes. So when that drought came, I was good.
I mean, because you're on this week, how'd you get started in talk radio?
Weird. Of course, y'all know I talk about my twin all the time. Twin was doing a radio show with him and some of his friends on the weekends. And that show was looking for a morning show to anchor the station, to be, the flagship show for the station. And he was like, "Twin, won't you come go down there and do the interview?" I said, "Yo, that shit ain't for me. I ain't for me." And then he got there that day and called me and was like, "Twin, they got people coming in here doing the application, trying out." Well, they wasn't trying out. They were just kind of like sitting with the owner and her people to see dialogue and conversation. And I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come, but all I can do is be me." Twin was like, "Yo, you was made for this." So I went. I filled out the application, gave her my email, and I sat in front of the lady. She asked me questions, and I answered them. And everything she asked me was personal stuff. So of course, y'all know I can talk about me. So I'm just giving her who I am and what I do. And then the guy leaned in, asked her something. Another lady said something. And the dude was like, "I say take her in the studio now, put her on live, see if she as good as she can talk. If I'm putting up a front, or am I really this good?" And I was like, "I'm telling you, I am me. So if y'all want to do this, we can." So they called up certain people to tune into the show and was like, "Listen, we're going to put on there and see what happens. See how much," because most people pause in front of the mic. Not that people can see you. It's just like, and when you're on radio or anything with podcasting, you don't want to have that dull moment, that silence, because the people on the other end listening, they don't know what the fuck going on. Maybe they think, "Oh, maybe the plug just came out." They're going to turn you off. You don't never want to give a person a chance to unplug you. So we went right in, and they was like, "Well, introduce yourself to the people." I said, "Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Miss V, in the building." And that was it. All I said was, "It's your girl, Miss V, in the building." And they loved me after that. And I became their head person on the show. I was the lead in the show. And it was me and like 4 other people, all guys. And then the show went from a couple of days to 5 days a week. And then we went from that to syndicated with here, Atlanta, and another place. So that show kept growing. And then after a while, it was like, "Oh, I can't." People couldn't come in and do stuff. So then I got trained to be how to be the engineer. So, but back then it was different from what Kennedy did. We had to actually put the commercials in the time spots. We had to put the music in, and then the producer, the lady who was producing the shows, I had started got so big, people would ask to be on the show. But the producer was the producer, so she say no, she say no. And they had a big meeting, and she was explaining how she felt like I was being smart because I always ask her. But I'm only asking because people are asking me. And the same dude again, that's my man, 100 grand, Touche, love him to death, which is my mentor now. Touche was like, "I say, V, go ahead and be your own producer." I was like, "Yo, why I was like trying to dumb him down, quiet him down. And he was like, no, fuck that. You can lead the show, produce it, and engineer. But I think you got the shit. And sure enough, I went home, wrote it out, and I've been doing all of it ever since. I was up until last year, November, I was talk radio. And then the person whose show I was at the guy's studio that I thought was a good friend, like 20 years, 20 years.
That
Had-
let y'all know
had it-
numbers don't mean shit.
Numbers mean nothing. Had a situation in his life and he had to take some time away because of some death he had. But he would come in and engineer everybody else's show. But when it's time for my show in the morning, that's when he was sleepy. He would stay up all night because he didn't want to think about his best friend that died. But in the morning, the only time he could sleep, so that means he had to miss my show every day for 3 weeks.
Oh no.
I called his assistant that Monday, and she's like, I'm gonna call him now. She called him that Monday, and she said, oh, he said he'll be there Wednesday. I said, so damn, I'm gonna miss Monday and Tuesday again. I only was on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And she was like, well, that's what he said, but he will definitely be there Wednesday. And like I said, I don't like a challenge. I don't like to be mistreated. That next morning, I called Twin that night, and I was like, yo, how he going? I was like, yo, I feel like the fuck he trying to punk me. And Twin always in my corner, yo, what you gonna do? I got the office, whatever you want to do at the office. The next morning, I got up, called Twin first. I said, this is what I want to do. I need somebody who can give me legit equipment. I mean, top-notch shit, because I'm going to go with this podcast thing all the way. Twin got off the phone, gave me the dude number, called the dude, called him, set that up, got Kennedy. Kennedy came to set up the MacBook. Twin called somebody else, got me the MacBook. We was in here that night like 16 hours that day.
And then came back the next day.
And then came back. But I was determined to get it. But when I called her by that was for Monday. By Wednesday, I called them and said, no, thank you. I no longer will be a part of your team. That's how it is. When people push you, you got to know, do I want to push back? Or did they really ain't push me that hard? Or, I'm just taking it fold. I don't have the option to fold. I don't have that mechanism in my head to say, fuck it, I'm going to just go ahead and buckle. So when he did that, I called Twin, I made things happen, and I think I took all of my savings, but I got where I wanted to be because this is what I wanted. Podcasting was what I wanted, and nobody was going to make me feel like, she need me. No, I don't need you. I don't need no fucking body. Because I'll go from here in my living room, and we'll do shows right there in my living room every day. It don't matter. Yeah. Yeah.
I started rapping.
So
the
that's
studio
how
was in
things
the
were.
closet
Yeah, so that's how it is.
You talking about the closet, nigga?
from my phone.
Hey, Kennedy.
It's
Kennedy, you
amazing.
don't know, son. I started
Ask
off
my
rapping, nigga.
Ask my
This
mother
nigga used
trying
to
to watch
record me
TV.
when I was about
My
10
cousin,
years
listen.
old rapping.
Listen, my closet right there where her TV is. So she trying to watch TV, but she hit me through the wall in the closet rapping to my phone.
Yeah.
Recording.
And that's another thing
I
that goes
didn't have
along
that
with
version.
your question, Brennan, about disciplining your children.
Yeah.
You gotta know, like, can I say, Maurice, turn this shit the fuck off? Some days did I, yes, but at the same time, I heard that he had a skill. And it's like, fuck, let him go ahead. If he gotta go in the bathroom and nobody can use the bathroom for 2 hours, y'all just let him go ahead.
And that
Let
was
him go
you
ahead.
saw the determination.
Yeah.
Determination.
Yeah.
And the thing, like, Maurice so much like
Yeah, that
me,
drive.
so like
you feel me?
it's just ridiculous. I was fixing something yesterday and Renee was like, cause Reese ain't gonna eat that. I said, sweetie, don't tell me. All I gotta do is say this shit right here is good. Maurice gonna be like, Mom, let me try it. It don't even matter. To this day, the boy won't eat an onion, and it's only because I don't eat onion. He is everything. I don't like him. They noisy. They stink.
They did. They soft and crunchy. How you both?
Nigga, they onions.
Nah,
Right.
can't do it.
I
What-
only
did
two
you have-
from the burger.
I don't even want it on the burger.
What if you don't know?
Yeah, y'all making
If it's
motherfucking
cooked in
stomach
so
hurt,
low,
shit.
I can
You
do
know
it.
about that shit.
But no, I can't actually see it and eat it. on
Nah,
burger.
no, you know I did.
I
That makes my
actually-
stomach hurt.
All right, so real quick, well, I don't want to keep trailing off because I want to let Brennan get all his stuff in. Because Brennan actually puts his shows together, unlike y'all.
I'm looking
Right.
at his. He got everything on the while he's still online.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's that Android shit, bro.
So Brennan,
Get an Android.
they ain't trying to do it.
Like,
Go ahead.
how could that shit
Brennan,
be-
what
All
else
right,
do
let
you
him
have?
go.
Let him. What else do you have, Brennan?
Explain it back to your kids. What's
Okay.
the best piece of advice you giving your children that you felt like they never took?
The best piece of advice I gave my children that they never took.
That's a great question.
I don't know because my children take my advice because I don't let up. So I can't say that they don't take it. But my best piece of advice I would say I give my children and I give other people children. We just talked about that today. Fats with the other young man. Always think the bad. Always think the bad because when the good come, you good. But when the bad come, you sitting on ready. You already know how to fix it. Well, I know how to fix that. There's nothing you can do and leave me in a fucked up situation because I was thinking bad already anyway. But the fact that you did good, very well. I appreciate you. Good looking out. But I'm always thinking the bad. I think the bad about everybody. And some people
that's not a
say
problem.
it's a bad thing. To me, it's not.
That's
It
the
just
fucking
keeps
good
me.
thing.
It keeps me
I think
sitting
keep
on
you
ready.
prepared.
Right,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know.
You right,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
So always
Yeah.
worst case scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
always-
thing.
but you
Always
know-
think the worst can come out of anything, and that's something that I
And
tell
people
my
will say to me,
children,
and people will
and
say
I'll
to me
tell
like,
other people's children.
"Oh, you always got something negative to say." I'm
Right.
not saying anything negative. I'm not saying.
I'm
that.
just saying,
being
I'm
real
not
about
saying.
yeah, you just
yeah,
being
I'm
real.
not saying
You
not
gotta
to do
know
it.
that the negative will happen.
What we say,
It'll happen.
constructive
'Cause if you-
criticism is
if
a
you-
thing.
If
It's a
you
real
so
thing.
ready, if you so ready to, yeah, this shit gonna work, this shit gonna be right,
Right.
and the fuck up happen, you gonna be sitting there
The
like,
same way you ready
Fuck
for
do
that
I
shit to
do?
happen. Same way
You
touch
like,
the
You
what
gotta
the-
be ready. In
what
my
do I do?
mind, I'm like that. I have my mindset for everything to.
Get,
This could
That ain't
fail
bad. I
and do
thought that's
this.
just you being
What's
You
that?
don't
pathetic.
never want to be
know
in
you
that.
gonna
You don't never
fail,
wanna
but
be in
get
that
ready
moment of-
for the good shit to
What-
come.
And
now-
I'm real.
now
I'm a
what?
big stickler on my kids about kids. What? Don't have no kids. Yo, live the fuck. Turn
Yo,
the fuck
Yeah,
up.
real shit.
Yo,
Do your thing.
look,
Don't have no kids, young.
Instagram, I was almost ready to have goddamn kids. Boy, my phone had a fucking heart attack. And he ain't care.
And that's how
not that he cared.
you
It's not
gotta
that
be-
He don't care. He do, but
You gotta give your children what you didn't realize was so important when you were younger. You know what I mean? I'm like that with. It's not just one person kid. I'm like that literally with everybody. I ask y'all stuff. I try to pick in y'all shit. I know how much Claire pays mother for rent. Like I'm because I like to know that everybody good. Fats was living with a girl. I was like, yo, this don't make sense. She need to
not
go.
living. Hey, hold up.
I don't want.
Not living with a girl, goddammit.
Well, she was living. I'm just saying
We
it
was
was a
living
situation.
together.
It was a situation. What I'm saying is, I didn't discriminate. I didn't discriminate as if he wasn't my child. I talked to him just as if he was mine. I call him on the phone. What's going on? She's still in there. What the fuck is up? You know what I mean?
You know the saying, it takes a village.
And I'm one of those people who is a village. I'm all over everybody's shit.
So you're a one woman village?
I can be a one woman village.
You ever felt like it was too much?
Yeah. Every day I feel like it's too much. Everything. I need y'all to not have y'all personal conversation in the middle of his.
My bad.
I feel like every day is too much. Every day I feel overwhelmed. But the thing about that is I'll take some medicine, I'll calm down, and I'll keep going. I think if I'm not overwhelmed, I'm a loser. I gotta have 10 things on my plate, right? Like today, when we leave here, I still gotta go to the store, get the balloons, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have the whole birthday party again, third one this week, again today. Like, I'm not a person who dies down. I can't die down for nothing. I don't die down.
You feel like you'll get stagnant after a little bit?
No, because I keep something new all the time. Like even in the midst of radio and clothes and shea butter and candles, now I'm gonna flip from that. Like at one time I had my own timeless alcohol. To this day I got one bottle left. But from that thing, and I still have my clients that I do one-on-one mental health counseling with. And that keeps me on my toes in life realistically. Because I can see their problem as if then that shit could be me. That could be my kids. So I don't get dull moments. If I get like 2-hour window of doing nothing, I will fucking lose it. I'll lose it. I gotta have stuff going
Yeah,
on.
that's my issue. I'm going to sleep. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. don't
And
like
I
doing that
can't.
neither.
And I'm not a person that can
Yeah.
fall asleep on my own. I
I
gotta
hate
have
that
an Advil to
shit.
sleep at night.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's real. It's real for me.
That's a tough mindset. That's
It's
a good
real,
mindset.
real. It's real.
Yeah,
It's real
bro.
for me because I come from being a high school dropout, a teenage mom, trying to take care of my
It's called a
children.
grinder.
I've worked everywhere from the sub shop stand at Lexington Market to it's nothing that I didn't do to make it. When my first child was a kid, I was 18. I was working at Burger King up Mondawmin. I would go there in the morning for open when the store opened, and I would feed him breakfast there, and then I would let him sit in the back watch cartoons. When I get off work at 2, I would get a Happy Meal so Rodney can eat his lunch. We go over to the bus. We leave the bus. And the market up on Park Heights and Shirley. I would get to the market. Chinese people owned it, so they are a little more lenient as long as they know your work. And I had 2 crates, and he would sit on the crate behind me at my register while I worked. If he gets sleepy, I'll take him from stacked up to put the crates together. He'll lay down. We'll get something out of his bed, cover him up, and I would keep on working like that. And at the end of the night, I would get my groceries out of there, and they take it out my paycheck. And those are the things that taught me how you got to make it regardless. So yeah, I'm 18 with a kid, but I got my own apartment, 2 fucking jobs. I got 1 job with my kid going eat. And when I was at Burger King, whoever was on that break would take Rodney for a walk around the mall so he didn't get bored. The young people would come in for their shift on the weekends when they wasn't there during the week.
Right with him.
They would take them, buy them toys. KB Toy Story was up Mondawmin. They would buy my son toys, all sorts of shit. And that kept it rolling. Somebody said, well, I seen your baby father such and such. I'm like, I don't know. I got work. That wasn't an option. Worrying about what a guy was doing was not an option for me. And I never thought that my mother would be taken away. But by the time my mother was murdered in 2004, I had every skill that she ever taught me. All came like light bulbs. Bing, 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 bing. And now I'm the baby sister who looked at as the big sister. My sister's my sister, my great niece, my sister's granddaughter fell off the bed yesterday, and she called me in the morning. Mooka fell off the bed. They took her to the emergency room because she wouldn't stop crying. I was dressed in my car, headed to the hospital while she was on her way home. You gotta always be ready. Always be ready for everything at all times.
That's that auntie intuition right there.
Did you have another one, Brandon?
My next one is, where do you see Timeless in another 5 years?
In another 5 years, I see Timeless big. So she's 5 now. In another 5 years, my granddaughter will be 10. My granddaughter is a duplicate of me. She ain't playing no games. She'll be the person who will follow through with anything. I could have said, we always want to tie the hoodies up before we take a picture, and she'll be the person who'll say, my grandmother said. I see Timeless big. My daughter can draw. My son know music. My oldest son can build and fix any fucking thing from a skateboard and make it a whole tractor trailer, and he's a writer. So I see Timeless having his own sci-fi show. I've been talking to Rodney and Ricardo. Yeah, I want Rodney and Ricardo to put something together so we can do a podcast show on sci-fi where we just gonna read the stories and read them out and let the people minds put them together.
Ricardo come out of the show, Ms. V.
Yeah, and I am. I'm working on. I've been working on Ricardo with this for about 2 years.
Rodney one of his best friends, and that's one person he'll talk to, well, any of us for real too. But I feel like
that's why I was really
show together.
I told him I was very thankful that he came to my party. Ricardo actually came to my birthday party. He's scared of everything. But I see Timeless being something sci-fi.
He was quiet.
I see me having.
I know who you. He was with us. He was cooler with us in the corner.
Yeah, he was over there.
Even when I left work, he was still texting me and shit months later. I'm like,
So for Timeless in 5 years, I see Timeless having a sci-fi show and a book written. The title of the book is going to be called Sisters. I already know, or The Sister, one or the other. And I see my niece, not my niece, but my granddaughter and my daughter recreating crazy designs and colors for Timeless. My granddaughter is so intelligent when it comes to colors. Her brother, it was at my sister, she has a daycare, and they was painting in a color my sister didn't have that he wanted to use. And she said, oh, well, take this and this, and I'm going to make it for you, August. And the brother is the oldest. And she made the color for him. And he said, thank you, Bronx. Now I need black. And she said, oh, that's easy. Took all the shit, made a terrible mess, but she made black. I see my granddaughter creating awesome colors for Timeless, and then I see my daughter bringing every color into character. I see big things for Timeless in 5 years.
And all the time it's gonna be in music videos.
And we're gonna be in all the videos.
I'm down with whatever.
We're gonna be.
Oh yeah, it's a record label coming too.
Oh yeah.
Just like.
And another thing, shout out to everybody who was in the first photo shoot. Timeless got another photo shoot coming, so I suggest y'all get y'all some Timeless items so y'all can be in the next photo shoot. It's another week or so from it. Y'all will want to, because we had a really great time. All right, did we have anything else?
You want to do that last question about the music? Yeah.
About the music? Nah, that one I'm tired.
Well, go ahead. We already did everything else.
I mean, say when they did would you rather this and all that.
That shit was hilarious.
Is today's music, is today's music affecting the youth's view on life? And
I
how-
be- It was for me.
Definitely.
I believe
It's
so.
for everybody.
Oh, I believe so. I think it definitely is.
It's not arbitrary.
Because the stuff that they say, the stuff that they portray in the music is what people are trying to live up to. That's what you're trying to do. Music is the mindset for
I was
everything.
gonna say we just said it earlier talking about perk tens.
Yeah, and I was like, I said, what? Kennedy was like perk 10s, perk 20s. I said, what? Like you literally talking about popping Percocet?
But that don't
Yeah.
necessarily mean that we all popping perks in this
Right,
room.
but somebody is influenced and think that that's
Bro,
cool and they do
Say
it.
pop,
And-
pop, pop.
and
Now
now
I see niggas popping
I
that
already
shit.
think
Yeah.
now niggas really think they need to pull up to
I
the
seen
party
the shit.
with the mother
Real shit.
Like somebody on my Facebook posted a picture down in Greenmount, 3 young guys, all of them leaning. like
Bro.
this. Done. I said, who the fuck is paying for sleep? You sleep for free. You sleep for free. Y'all here nodded out on the bus stop. You can't even watch your back like that. I didn't grow up in that era. For me, I think music is everything. I still, if I need to, when I need to get a design out my head, I will put on DMX Crime Story, and I'll pay this shit on loop until I get it. These glass signs behind y'all, I saw that one and I was like, that's nice, twin. I want one. And he was like, yo, you probably can do it. He said, probably? He was like, twin, I think you can, because he already know the push. If you doubt me, I'm coming out swinging. I went in my office, I put Crime Story on loop until I had that bitch down pat. Then I did another. I said, I made a small one, I'm gonna go bigger. Then I got another glass, but I ain't do the other one yet.
Yeah, I do feel like music is a big influence.
Yeah.
But when you think about today's music and the drugs, but don't you kind of think it's been like that for a while? Because even if you
Well, it always has. Like a lot of that shit has
First off,
always been
Sex
before
money,
them.
that's all everybody gonna talk about.
Bro, before them, Raekwon. You got Ghostface Killer, you got Method Man, you got Redman, you got niggas that talk
Yeah.
about crack
Yeah,
24/7.
I feel like
You
it's
gotta,
bigger.
you gotta,
I feel like
If your mental health,
I feel like it's bigger now because music, you have
it's
more.
so much more.
Right.
It's way
And
easier.
it's so
to
much-
get access to music. You got
When we were
big
growing
lights.
up, we didn't have all these access. You
That's
could just
what I'm
pop it
saying.
right on.
And then
When I
also,
was
y'all
growing
didn't
up,
have
you
too
had to
much
get-
damn emotion that they got.
Yeah, because like
today.
now everything hurts your feelings. We cracked
Fucking
like
cry
I
about
only knew
everything.
his father from school because they cracked so fucking hard, and I'm just a funny person, so I gravitate to anything hilarious. Like now everything is bullying or
Right.
mistreating somebody. They take everything so
Nothing is
serious.
funny no more.
You can't even really live like you could back then. But the music, depending on your mindset, music will always fuck you up. Because Luke would pop that pussy before you know it. All the bitches like pop that pussy, baby. So it's all in your mindset. But somebody like me was still on some motherfucking Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah. Who you calling the bitch? It's all in your mindset.
Before
What you like
Maggie
and what
came
you
out,
enjoy to.
before Meg came out with her hot girl shit, or before the City Girls came
It
out,
was on that shit.
what
with
was
Nicki.
they doing?
City
It was
Girls
on that
really
shit.
changed everything.
You can't even say Nicki had nothing to do with
Bro,
it.
they wasn't for
Yeah.
real though.
But
They, cause Nicki was standing more on business then.
But
Yeah,
even
she,
so,
she's
Nicki
really
was-
she's
Nicki-
really a
oh,
artist,
see,
bro. Nicki's a
Nicki,
whole
You
different.
feel me?
She's
Nicki
really an artist.
actually,
Exact copy of Lil
Nicki
fucking Kim.
Listen
actually,
to this shit. Listen to this
Nicki,
shit.
Nicki,
Watch
Nicki
him out.
was
Watch him out.
actually,
Watch him out.
honestly, duplicated from
Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim.
See?
Baby actually is said in an interview. Kim thought that she was getting ready to do a deal with Baby, an album.
Mhm.
Baby had Kim there, had Nicki there actually studying her every move. When Kim think the shit was about to drop, they came out with with Nicki Minaj with a video cover, the same exact cover as Lil' Kim Hardcore.
Well, I feel like all the artists now just do because
Yeah.
like you said with City Girls, they just become
Bro,
like Trina. and
That's
stuff.
what I'm
You know,
saying,
that's
bro.
family, but it's like
Now you get what I'm saying. Like
And
at
when
first,
Trina
bro,
came out, she
Right.
was all I stuck a dick in that another
right?
bitch.
They
You
was
was quick.
standing
Like,
on business on a certain
bitch, you don't know that nigga.
They'll
right,
say,
certain
some hard business shit right after.
Right.
Right after.
Yeah. But the thing is, so I think everybody come out the gate any kind of way.
Mhm.
But in the
Like
long
Cardi.
run, you gotta get your mindset. I think the reason I love Cardi B so much
Did you see
is
For Real?
because she's so real without an explanation, without an apology. She came out on Love and Hip Hop. They wanted her to be the ratchet girl who was stripping. Yeah, I'm the ratchet girl that was stripping. But when they did their reunion special, everybody wanted to look up to the guys who was already in the game, been in the industry. Cardi was the only broke motherfucker that was on stage to telling the girls, the two girls that was messing with the same guy, he been going back and forth between them, having kids and everything. Y'all beautiful. Y'all letting this nigga make y'all look stupid. And he went to lean, yeah, fuck you. You fucked up teeth. Yeah, my teeth fucked up, but I ain't gonna be no dummy. I ain't gonna be no dummy for no nigga. After that episode, she blew up. And she never make a mistake. She never say, I'm sorry. This bitch will tell you her ratchet. Bitch, I got 6 bundles. Yeah, she punk because she got this money. She got Maybach and she couldn't stop posting about it. She's real.
Got a bag and fix
She
my
only got a
teeth.
drive.
She said it in the song. Yeah. She's
But-
she's real without a apology.
Right, but do
That's
you
why I like
hear-
Lizzo. She's big
Do
without
you
an
hear
apology.
the difference in what I'm saying? When she talks about shit, she talk about business. Even though she might throw it in there, but everybody else, oh well, yeah, I'm gonna shake my ass. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
That's the only
she gonna
part
throw
they
some
get.
money on the nigga.
I think
Yeah.
everybody got to get that part. When Beyonce them came out, it was all about, can you pay my bill? You know, like cute girly group songs. But B got with Jay-Z and leveled up. And everything was a franchise
So
after
you
that.
sound like they change once they get big.
Yeah, once you get a certain, because you
Like-
gotta do dumb shit to draw them in.
Like Doja Cat. You see how she is now? Before when she blew up, she was like she changed to a whole
Elevation.
different person.
Elevation.
Might be a little weird.
I think everybody got to get their, everybody do something to get their feet in the door, even with Thomas. I did the t-shirts, I'm all scared, don't know what to do. But once I seen that video that all these people wore my clothes to a party that I wasn't even at, now I gotta think bigger. Now I need a fucking real distributor who actually make the stuff in my country, who knows what I want and how I want it to fit. And once I built that bond, once they did every piece of background check they could on me, I've developed a relationship. So during COVID, they was like, I had put something in to get express delivery. Express delivery was $92. The customer service agent called me and said, Miss Malone, I see that you put in, did you mean to do that? And I said, yes, because I normally don't do express. And she said, did you mean to put express in? I said, yes, because I really need it back by a certain time.
So is it
And let me tell you what she told me. She said, you have been such an outstanding customer that Thomas will get all their items in 2 days, no matter what. Long as it's not within the weekend. So now I can get my shit in 2 days all the time. I always get my stuff in 2 days. You got to go for what you want, make that imprint, and then move on that. So it was fun, but I was just throwing together t-shirts. New York, I went everywhere trying to get clothes, buying clothes, bringing back, selling them. But when I knew after that party, like, I can be great with this. It's not just my mother name. And I built a relationship with that company, and I've been rocking and rolling with them ever since. Since COVID, they have had me on their high quality list to get my shipments in 2 days. I never had to wait anymore without paying an express fee. So yeah, that's that. That's me in a nutshell.
I got one more question. Shit.
One more before we go. What is it? Type shit.
Once again, as far as Thomas is concerned, with the youth,
Okay.
everybody in this room and anybody who's not inside this room just yet, where do you see us as a whole?
Where do I see timeless youth? I see timeless youth being great. I don't know if you know, Brandon, but I have always been an advocate for young people. I will advocate for any young person, anybody doing great, any young person. I met the young lady, I want to say her name is Brittany. And I was like, I love her. I literally talked to her on the phone and was like, I don't know what you're doing with yourself, but you need to be in front of the camera. I want young people to know something that they don't normally hear, that you are great. You are great. Like, I talked to, I want to say your best friend. The young man came in here on the show before.
Christian, Spanish,
Yes.
Christian.
I talked to him on the phone one day, and I said, he was talking about the show, and he was like, like, the businessman, what do I think about the break room? I said, I like the break room. I said, when it comes to Brandon, he is intelligent. He put together the greatest topics right in the midst of whatever's going on. I don't know if you actually look and see what people dealing with, but your stuff is always relevant to whatever's happening in the world at the time.
I'll be honest with you, I'll just be winging it. I've been winging it for the past month.
Well, what I'm gonna tell you is your instincts that tell you which way to wing it. You do great.
Your concepts.
And it's always lined up together where it needs to be. So I talked to him about that. I said, but one person who drives me crazy, We all know who the person is. Y'all say the name.
Type shit.
Type shit. Like, I think, in my mind, me and Rodney had the conversation. I said, Rodney, Claire is so fucking cool. I said,
My man water like that.
yes, he did. I said,
Respectful, man. I'm sorry.
I said, Rodney, I think Claire could be like your brother. That is my son, and he don't even know. And Rodney was like, Ma, I can see you
Hold up,
raising
hold
Claire.
up.
I
don't know.
I said, Rodney was like, Rodney was like, Ma, I can see you.
We let him do
I
it.
can see you raising Claire, Ma. I said, Rodney, I see everything about. I said, it's no telling, no matter what the fuck Claire do in there, I probably will never yell at him. I'll cuss at him like, hey, what the fuck are you doing today? And he'll be type shit. It is like the relationship Claire and I have is he don't even realize that I see him as my son. Like as soon as he come in, I'll be like, Claire, that's your fucking ass type shit. And I love it because that's the way me and Rodney and Maurice and Serenity are with each other. So the young people here, I love to pieces. Like even if I can't get the money together, I'm like, Kennedy, what you trying to do? You trying, look, I got this. You want to come do this? I'm going to make sure that Kennedy going to have some money in his pocket. We're going to stay relevant. I'm going to keep my foot on Fat's neck, whatever dumbass shit. Yo, what the fuck did you do this time? My father told you, yeah, you know the fuck your
My
father
father told you.
we gonna talk, we gonna rap on the one-on-one type shit, cause Miss V, we going no, Fat, no, I don't wanna fuck, just tell me what the fuck you did. Like I'm gonna treat each one of y'all like my kid, like y'all belong to me.
Me and Fats, we two sides of the same coin.
And it's so unfortunate. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it.
it.
That's why a lot of times if you see me talking to Fats in the office, Kennedy in there, let me go and kill this shit now. Let me say it one time.
That's my
And
man.
spread it through the family.
Please no.
Look,
That's
they a
my
lot of-
dog right
There's
there.
a lot of
Niggas opposite, but the same.
Fats said something to Maurice today and was like, yo, that's your mother. Like she a big deal. And Maurice like, it's my mother. I've been living with her all my life. Like my kids don't, well, only Maurice. Because Rodney think I'm like big as the sun. Nobody look at their parents big. But like other people be like,
Shit.
yo, that's your mother.
The oldest ones do. All the oldest motherfuckers. Everybody that's over top of us. Period.
Yeah.
They doing it. They doing it. Like my
Cause
brother.
you gotta think they had the parent to themselves
Right.
first. That's why I my father, like I was with my father
Bro, you
first.
feel me?
Yeah.
That's why they be so
My
mad at
father,
me.
nigga.
I'm stuck with my father. Niggas know. That's my man right there. I don't give a fuck what happened. It is what it is.
Right, so one day Maurice said, I'm sorry y'all to take this off the top. He said, because I know you don't believe in me. You said I'm going to always be with you. I said, no, I said it because you my Tunkie. You're my baby. Everybody have that one. That's so nice. Be right here. And Maurice.
I ain't even saying the name right.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. It's your boy on point, L&D Reese, Twinkie.
Twinkie on all platforms if you looking for me.
All right, get off my man case, yo. Get off my man case, yo. Get off my man case.
What she say? Back the fuck up.
But yeah, that's pretty much me. I think I scared Tay and Mikey away because I am going to go hard like I'm your parent. And if you can't handle it, I'm all right with young people walking away. But I don't know no young person who I've come across them in their lifetime that they don't see me and say, Miss V, I love you. I miss you. Any young person. And I don't do the good kids. I need the kids who fucked up, disrespectful, off the chain. Yup, that one. Give me that one.
How fucked up is fucked up to you?
Fucked up, like all the way fucked up, popping pills. You doing everything under the sun.
Look, this
I
nigga
believe,
this
I
nigga
can
just
take-
called about it last week, and
Yeah.
his mother know.
and they looking for him a counselor. The counselor in 101. They gonna bring the kid to me because they know I'm gonna get it right.
Well, I feel like you do a good job with the good kids too. You know.
Yeah, I
feel
do.
like I've known you for what?
Look at Joe, look at Joe, look at Joe.
Yeah, leave him alone. Go ahead.
I've been working with you probably for like the last 6-7 months. I feel like I've known you forever. It's like you family.
Give me some, Kennedy. Bring it on in.
Kitty legs.
Yeah, so I'm just a lover for young
You
people.
hear this thing in
I
the
want
background?
all
Type
young
shit, type
people.
shit.
All young people to be great.
They don't need to just be an ad lib for a big
Type type shit.
Type shit.
Yo, give one of them
Type
songs.
shit.
I already say, yo, I put you on the
Put
song.
that shit in your body.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We
I
gonna do
put
it.
you on the song, yo. I need you to
Everybody-
like
everybody
type shit.
wants to
You
hear
feel me?
that.
My man.
Our song is coming out.
Yeah, type shit, type
If you don't
shit.
put type shit on the hoodie, I'm gonna
Type
do it
shit,
before
type
you do. I'm
shit.
calling that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it, it's done. I'm doing
Hey,
it.
yo.
I'm already doing it.
Yo, I ain't even going
Y'all
live.
want to be in this bitch next week?
Yo, we
With
need,
type
we need,
shit.
we
They
need
said-
the I hate
they said
funky
timeless
bitches
type
shirts.
shit.
Type shit.
Boom.
We need the I hate funky bitches. Matter of fact, oh shit, that's it. I hate funky bitches type shit.
Yo, it's a party. It's a party at a cigar lounge, so we got to be very mature. And the first, and it's called "Say It With Your Chest" party.
Oh,
Everybody
hell
wearing
no.
shirts
You do
with
not need
whatever
to
on
walk
it.
in there.
We gotta go.
Oh, all right, say it with your chest.
You
Say
already
what
know
want
what I'm
on your
saying with
shit,
my
on your
chest.
I
Yo,
like
this
clear.
one guy got a shirt that said you can unfriend me, you can unlike me, you can untalk to me, but you can't uneat this bitch. I said I need that same shirt, but I don't need all that extra shit. I just want you can't uneat this ass.
You know how they say that party hats disposable. They ain't disposable for me, bitch. Sorry.
That would be dope. Bunch of party hat.
Yup.
Just put type shit.
Yup.
And
And they
between the lines.
no disposable.
They said party.
Man,
hats
this
type shit.
what is called recyclable. We can go back one more time.
Y'all had a really good time today. Thank y'all for adding me
You
in the
went
show.
hour
Hey, yo,
and 45.
Yo, this added show.
We did an hour and
I thought it
45.
was a good 2 hours.
Y'all comment once we end this
Oh,
live and tell us if y'all like us
And
combined.
that's how it is, Claire. When you having a good time, the shit comes so easy.
Yeah.
When I was on talk radio, my morning show was a 3-hour show, 5 days a week. And I would have my shit down. to a science.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, you'd be surprised.
You gotta think right. You gotta
With the right people.
And then you
Because the
always
thing is,
got
the camera is not your focus. Only time you can pay the camera any attention is when you're reading the car.
Right. Cause for real, when you're in this, I feel like when you're in this type of vicinity, for real, you should be able to, like look at the people you talking to type
Yeah.
shit, because that's what make you type.
Like this whole time, I looked at Claire, I looked at all
My
four of y'all.
first weekend was different, bro. I was all in the cameras and shit.
I mean,
but now I just don't.
that's
It's like you
No,
just
bro.
worry about who you talking to.
Yeah, I'm more in the conversation.
That's
Because when Tone talked about it, Tone was like, I don't know what they going to do because they all sound like him. I said, yo, it's going to be that fucking Claire.
That first
I'm
show.
going to break him
Thursday,
away from
you know.
that shit. He kept on saying,
Yeah.
no, because I said, because the energy that Brendan brings is what's needed to anchor the show. So everybody don't need to sound like Brendan. Don't sound like him. Let him be his person. That's why I come in here, I peek in the door, I say slick shit, catch Claire off. He don't even know I do this shit on purpose. Catch him off. Go, why the fuck is he looking? I'm trying to say something. He be like, because you came in. Then before you know it, his energy changed. I do it on purpose. If I'm looking at it across the hallway, I be like, let me go in here and wake Claire up because his ass is falling in line. Now come in here, do shit, and he'll say stuff because I know he's going to cuss at me. So I come right in the door, do little shit to him, and he get right up.
Look at him.
Yo,
You still got fucking.
Ain't even-
Yo, say hopping on the
Ain't
fucking
nobody
sticks.
even say nothing.
Hopping on the fucking sticks. Oh.
And yo, we got
We ready to wrap up. Look.
Fuck y'all nigga. Oh,
Huh?
what's up?
Is that Lotto?
I thought you
Lotto!
was sick, ho.
Feel
Oh,
better, big
oh shit! You heard my man say we thought you was sick. What you don't want me to say?
My boyfriend told her don't come in
Right.
here. Don't listen to that nigga.
You better not be giving that nigga no party hats over there. You ain't here. God damn it. That's all we got to say. But look, comment on
Kennedy
this.
said he liked them party at too.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
hey, look. And my man got how tall you is, Kenny? You about 6'1". Okay,
6'3" type shit.
6'3". And y'all
6'3"
best to
type
tap
shit.
in with my little cousin now. Matter of fact, my bad, my big
Type
cousin.
shit,
My
type
big cousin
shit.
right here. This is my big cousin. My
This
big
is
cousin.
Everybody watching. Hold up,
Hold
y'all.
up, y'all.
Kay said, chill on me. I sound like y'all.
You do fucking sound like us.
But you don't look like us, but you
Hey,
sound like.
yeah, I was ready to say you don't look like me,
So she don't
babe.
feel good.
I'm a little
We
bit
got you.
Kevin, man.
We got
a
you,
little bit
Kay.
stylish.
We
A
got
little
you.
bit stylish now.
We're gonna put together something. We're gonna post it.
Billy
We're gonna go to
Ike.
the event. We're gonna invite people to come out and party.
Hey, yo,
we're gonna
but
do this soon.
please, y'all comment on this one, like when we get done, and let us know how y'all feel about this.
This mashup.
Yeah, the mashup.
We can do
Like
it
we can do, we can do this every like a couple times.
Yeah, we
Like,
can do this a couple
I
times.
don't know,
We
man.
can actually
Yeah.
do it on other days because I
That's
know
what
the
I'm
lady that
saying.
own the place.
So yeah,
Oh yeah,
do
you
this
do
shit
know.
with
Hey yo, we know the owner lady,
You know
yo.
the owner, we can come this motherfucker anytime.
Hey yo, matter of
Nah,
fact,
fuck that.
if y'all want a show or something, look, don't come here no bullshit though. We just let you know. But if you want a show, we know the lady.
If you do come in here for a show,
Yeah,
And if
come
your
in-
show dry, you will be criticized to
Yo,
be better, not
right.
just criticized.
Yes, please don't be crying and shit. We don't do that. You heard what we were just talking about the emotional shit.
Take that
We
shit
don't
on
do
the chin.
that.
That's all you gotta
Oh, yeah,
do.
now
Please,
we
yo.
got 2 hours.
I don't know why, but player behind you doing
Yeah.
this.
I did like that.
11:50.
No, he didn't.
Time to
Niggas
go.
said if he out, you can't be dry. You gotta be out.
Oh, okay.
You,
Uh-huh.
hey,
Up
you got to
this
go.
And don't forget, if you don't want to be on camera, you can always call in.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got
Call
people
in.
on deck.
But we got some new shit we gonna try on
Yo,
this
my
thing.
man.
So
my
whoever
man
off
Kennedy
next
is
week,
in the
if
show
y'all
this
off
week.
next week,
yeah.
call us. Me and Kennedy gonna do some crazy shit. How we gonna do live through the TV? We gonna do some shit in here next
Oh
week.
yeah, y'all
Yeah.
remember we did the interview that
So
week.
y'all, whoever off next
All right,
week,
let's
call
go
and let me
ahead
know.
and wrap
All right, y'all. This has
Oh,
been
yeah.
On Point
Featuring
The break room.
you dig?
with
On
the break
Point.
room,
The break room.
live in Thomas JMA studio with the girl Miss V.
11 to 1 today. My bad. Oh yeah, my bad. Then you got your boy L&D Twink in here. You got my man. What you want to say?
One money clear, man.
All right, I ain't saying all that shit. You got Fawn Claire over here,
You got type shit in the building.
Mr. Type Shit.
and then you got the natural born sinner.
The quietest center.
Yeah, I was ready to say that boy quieter than a goddamn owl.
Look
It's
at
your
him.
boy
He look
L&D Reese
quiet.
on all
Nigga
platforms if
hides
you
the
looking for me.
motherfucker at all times.
You feel me?
At all time.
And on all platforms. On all platforms, if you looking for me,
Wait
L&D
the
Reese.
fuck you better.
Every time. You feel me?
Yo, all right, yo,
You
look,
feel
yo,
me?
we out of here. Go follow Timeless _
Score
matter of fact, what is it? Which
JMH.
one is JMH?
Timeless.
Yeah, Timeless _ JMH for the page. If y'all were looking for
YouTube.
us, oh yeah,
Straight
and
Talk
that
with Miss
YouTube,
V.
Straight Talk
Straight
with
talk
Miss
with
V.
Miss V. Straight talk. If you ain't
Facebook,
talking straight, you ain't talking at all.
Straight talk.
Straight
Miss
Talk
V.
with Miss V. Look,
Type shit,
and if
you
y'all
feel me?
looking for us, just go to the page. We
Go to
out
the
of here. We
page.
gotta
Other than
go.
that, get out of here.
Get the hell out of
Go
here.
home.